This is gonna go a direction. Maybe sideways. Could be parallel. May not be ideal. I freaking feel as though my graphics have gotten worse. I was on PC Part Picker last night making a PC. Things are expensive. Things are looking a little interesting in that regard. Oh, we're good. Sometimes I have my earbuds out and I feel like there's things playing in the background that I don't know about. And sometimes it's me talking in like Premiere Pro or whatever. In a recording. Alright, little fun fact here for no reason at all. Space Marine 2. Should I do this? Yeah. Space Marine 2 is at 88,000. Held Average 2 is at 60,000. I feel as if Held Average 2 could have probably had 100,000 easily, but they're kind of inting still. We take extra damage. They made us take extra damage with the update. I feel like they change enemy spawns for some reason. It just feels that way. I'm seeing tons of Alpha Commanders and Hive Guards. Those couple things make me not particularly want to grind the game. I feel like that's not helping with the player count. So I feel like they could have been at 100k, but they're still inting for some reason. If I have Space Marine 2, we'll probably get to around 40k in 2 weeks. Not that I care too much, but folks made it a competition, so we'll see. What up, Skeleton? What do you think of Eruptor paired with your recoilless rifle, thermite, stealth armor, and orbital smoke? You said stealth armor, I'm asleep. It's not for me. It's a neat loadout though. I respect the thought behind it. Stealth and smoke is smart. We just started, yeah, there's some jank in Helldivers, still a bit too buggy. I'm not sure how much they can fix. Well, the jank isn't really my main gripe. It's them making decisions. For me, like, obviously I do think that my performance has gotten worse in the game and how the game runs, but it's not like a big deal to me. My general focus in games is how the gameplay is, which is stuff that they can change directly. And they did change. Which are the glass bones among light armor users that they made medium and heavy so fragile? All the glass bones among light armor users, but they made medium and heavy so fragile that you can't even opt out of the nerfs at the cost of speed. Oh, true. People will, like, they'll tell you to just use medium armor, heavy armor, but nothing changes that much. Because before the update, nothing changed that much. So why would it be that different after the update when they didn't get a direct buff to medium or heavy? So how high are you going to put crossbow? That's a great question. Let's go ahead and find out. There's a few weapons I want to try and see how they feel because folks talked about them pretty heavily. One of them is going to be crossbow. All I have to do is shoot mobs a couple times to figure out if I like it or not. So I'm going to go into this mission. See how it goes. But this is the list we're working with here. This is the torture. Ignore the ranking right now, but that's my icon for torture. I could have gotten the actual icon, but this seemed cooler. I spent like a minute in Photoshop doing that. S through F tier. Although F tier, I don't know if I'm gonna put too many things in there. Viable, I'm gonna put some things in there, I think. For me personally, if weapon's viable, it's below F tier, but people like the word viable. So I'm giving y'all a bit of a... I'm meeting you halfway. Purifier S tier, Purifier S tier. I'm gonna find out. I haven't used the guns. I would be so happy to have some kind of a testing range in this game. It saved me so much time, you have no idea. Crossbow being a better Raptor is true. Should probably test these things off stream, low-key. All I want to do is shoot a couple things. Because in the current state, you don't really need these weapons to kill much else aside from chaff. Or medium units, rather. So if they're not good at killing devastators and stuff like that on the bot side, they're not good weapons. I'm going to test the crossbow first, I think, is what I said. I need to test crossbow. Assault rifles, nothing really changed that much. These, they one-shot things, that's cool, but nothing changed that drastically. They do what they should have done before. Again, nothing changed with those. Alright. So the main things I want to test is going to be crossbow, eruptor, I guess the blitzer, and then purifier. What is different about purifier? Did purifier get reworked? That's what yeah, I'm curious about that too. Did this thing change at all? Knight got buffed. What'd they buff about the knight? Look at the stats about the knight, dude. We got 65 damage, 50 ammo, light armor pin. Maybe it has more durable damage, I guess, but when you see this number, does that really instill power in you? Lower recoil, more mags, more damage. How much more damage? I can already sense the cope coming out right now. This should be awesome. Knight used to be 50 damage. It was tragic. 65 damage is the buff. Oh my gosh, that thing is crazy. I'll have to go heavy armor. I doth been hearing that vitality armor is good, or servo assisted for more limb health. That looks dumb though. Hey, pre-order armor. My whole goal is to go in here and just shoot stuff with my gun. Go 200 armor rating. What's the difference between that and the servo in terms of actual effective damage reduction? I know what they do, but which one lets you live more? Because armor is just flat out damage reduction, but limb health is just you having more HP on your limbs. Alright, random stuff, whatever, doesn't matter. The stim gun have its own ammo. It has own ammo. It has 24 shots, but it's not very good. The stim gun doesn't heal that much. It shoots pretty jank-like, and it takes a while for the stim to heal you in the first place. The model looks amazing. I freaking love the syringe reload. Big fan of that. Is the armor that gives more stim effect the number of stims it has? I have no idea. I didn't check that. Good evening, raining. Interesting landing. Okay, if I can't watch out this guy. Wait. Interesting start, folks. We're at a very interesting start. Ow. I think I missed. The stim gun is pretty useless, unfortunately. I was really hoping for more. Oh, we can one-shot Billy Bob with no blicky. Oh. Helldiver KIA deploying replacement. I heard it last second. Request approved. The stim pistol doing damage to enemies? I don't think so. Because stim pistol, the way it works is it does 0 damage. Because if it damages enemies, it damages teammates too. Keep starting to stream super late. I have to go to the gym when I wake up. I get home. I work on a video. That could probably be more streamlined, I guess. Hello? There's a dude who lives down the street that works for Spectrum. I'm about to freaking come knocking on the door. What is going on? Yeah, the stream did die. I saw a notification from YouTube saying no stream data, and I thought it was kind of weird, and I saw F's in chat. Fun stuff. Okay, wait. So we had the crossbow. Let's go ahead and cross compare to the eruptor.
One
Mission coordinates locked.
Hellbomb destroyed your stream.
Hellpod
Joy.
prime. Engaging orbital thruster.
Fun fact, the night. Did y'all know that mozzarella that's fat-free can have 40 calories, only 9 grams of protein? I didn't. I'm buying some next time I go to HEB. Yeah, I'm playing. I'm gonna check out Remnant 2 on the 24th. They're reworking a bunch of systems. They're buffing weapons. There's gonna be a new archetype. They're making good decisions, from what it seems like. So I'm pretty excited for Remnant 2. Landing spot doesn't matter. All right, Eruptor. Hamster's dying. It's not my PC. It's the internet. It's just the internet being weird. Space Marine 2. I think if you give Space Marine 2 2 more weeks, it'll be below 50,000 players, which is not bad by any means. But it'll just keep dropping, I think. What is going on? YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. I'm confused.
You are the best of the best. Live up to your name. Live up to freedom.
My internet's actually garbage. How's the stream looking? Because my internet is being weird. Nice. Like OBS is telling me some not so good things. Kilobytes per second dropping to 500 for some reason. I'm on PC. Alright, what is the goal with this thing? We have 5 rounds per magazine. I can watch all those guys, I know that much. Tank back. Is it better to miss enemies with this gun or how? The barrel looks fuzzy. It could just be my graphics. We're on the poverty settings. I'm looking for a Devastator. Oh. That was a late reaction time. I died. What's the tier list? I'm testing the weapons right now. This is a primary. Just the title. The tier list is the title. Interesting. Weak shot on bots, one shots most. But if you have to aim for a weak spot with the Eruptor, why wouldn't you just use the Jar 5? Which has triple the ammo count per magazine. Alright, blast radius. Just not bad. Turn off auto mode quality of the video. Oh. It's not my fault. Have they changed her turning speed? I think they wait. Pain. Pain. Has no consistent way to bounce where you want it. You're up for a grenade launcher. Never use Dominator, what makes it good? It does insane damage. It's got decent ammo per magazine. It staggers. You can shoot up close and not get knocked back. Like right now, I can't shoot this guy. Well, for many reasons, I can't shoot him. So if you have to land the weak spot on Devastators to kill him, I have my rating for this gun locked in. I can't kill a guy the way I want to. Alright, I'm about to contact Mother Spectrum and their garbage internet. Oh my god. Why can't I just play the game? Alright, rating locked in. They shouted a warning sound. Wait, warning sounds to the rocket tanks and Stratter missiles. You got a ringtone to pop off? They should tie it to your cell phone. It rings when you're being aimed at by a tank. Get like a quick alert to your phone. You've heard that gas works against tanks? That's kind of funny. That'd check out a little bit. I feel like gas may not work against Bile Titans, but it working against anything below Bile Titans, which is the elite, I think. And then Factory Striders is the elite, so tanks are below Factory Striders. That makes sense. Alright, now I'm testing the crossbow against bugs and the Eruptor against the bugs.
Let us continue our progress.
I feel like one of the biggest things that people had that they said that Eruptor and crossbow had going for them was for the bots, you could break fabricators. But now you can break those using damage, so that kind of gets nullified. Then again, most folks don't play against the bots, they play against the bugs. And these weapons can close bug holes. That's still the case. But grenade pistol exists, and there's no sidearm that's better than grenade pistol. So we'll see what they do against chaff. Wait, I kind of want to bring this to not get rolled by bugs. Heavy armor versus the bugs? I don't want to do that. That sounds bad. Higher armor, sure. Bought the War Bomb because I needed something to use my medals on, and now it feels like a waste of super credits. Well, it was. For now, at least. They could fix the guard dog, or the dog breath rover, and that might be kind of cool, but gas does not really seem that enticing. Crossbow's a better Eruptor. Eruptor doesn't feel very good because of how slow it fires. But crossbow also doesn't feel good because you only have 5. Like, they both only have 5 rounds, which feels kind of weird. Hover motorcycle win. Give me anything. Give me a horse-drawn wagon. I'll use that for movement. Doesn't one shot? Maybe the right spot it does. Movement. Twice. Okay, I'm dead. I'm alive. So, already off to a pretty interesting, so we have movement, which is pretty good. I'll give it that. Like, you have the rocket jumps, essentially. You have the grenade blast off looking type stuff. That's pretty cool. Stem? I'm not sure if you know that the time and... Wait. Can we play again? I stemmed. Okay. I think I have my rating for the crossbow as well. I'll shoot an alpha commander, actually. Oh, wait, I can't. I'm looking for alpha commanders. If you use 150 armor, your teammate sterilizer doesn't damage you, and you can just stand there making enemies kill each other. But if you stand there, enemies can hit you too.
The freedom of the galaxy remains in jeopardy. Let us join the fight. Another step closer to
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods prime. Engaging orbital thrusters.
Hit like, y'all. 273 leeching viewers. Does like even do anything on here? Is that like TikTok where people have to like a stream to make it do stuff?
Synchronized.
Reliable backup with crossbow. Isn't the point of the weapon to be the thing you use for the chaff, though? Like, the whole point of a primary at the moment is that it's supposed to be good against chaff. So if you're telling me I need a backup for my fucking primary, I feel like we're off to a bad start. My friend one tricks heavy extra padding and he barely takes damage. I have it. Stalkers aren't chaff. I mean, that's true. But if the gun that does 620 damage isn't good at killing that kind of enemy, then what's it for? Stalkers are its weakness. Oh my god. I want you all to Google cope right now. You wouldn't run a grenade pistol with crossbow. So am I supposed to... Okay. The gun that does 620 damage, medium pin, I should swap to the 405. The 175 medium pin. Like, I know the damage is kind of a lie. Like how they do it. Explosive damage versus the raw damage shot, whatever. Stim gun. Yeah, put him to sleep. Imagine, that'd be sick. You know how funny it'd be to give us like a blow dart gun that puts stuff, it puts monsters to sleep, and you hit your teammate with that thing and they're just snoozing? That'd be fun.
Hellpod launch initiated.
Bushwhacker is for staggering stalkers. I hope this game removes all stagger. Well, wait, no. Not all stagger. I retract that statement. What if stim pistol could put a stalker to sleep with 2 shots? Or maybe 3 shots.
The fate of all humanity's children are in your hands. Do not let them fall.
Okay. Big test. Interesting. Alright, 2 shots, I guess. That's something. Whoa, 11 kills. That's nuts. Hello? Like, sir, I wanted to see you when I'm playing my video game. I got ricocheted. Hey guys, I think they nerfed the turning speed of chargers. You feeling it?
Deploying reinforcements.
Aiming the ground and bouncing shrapnel. That's what I'm doing. Not on the alpha commander though. On the smaller guys. I couldn't weave both. I couldn't weave both.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Reporting to the front.
They turned better than they did before. What the f—
Freedom never sleeps.
Is he dead? Now he is. This is weird to aim. It's basically using a more budget version of a grenade launcher almost. You're supposed to combo with the machine gun pistol. I did live a lot longer there. I have my rating for this gun as well. It's basically not really changed, right? Crossbow's S tier, right? I mean, thank you for the 2. I will not let the money sway the rankings of the weapons. But Steven, thanks for the 2, bro. Main shot's glancing off the ground. So the shrapnel is what does the most damage on the eruptor, apparently. So my goal when killing chargers is not to hit the charger, it's to ricochet the shrapnel and hit the charger's weak spot.
The Helldivers battle for freedom.
All right, folks mentioned Purifier. Purifier didn't get buffed. Was that just like people saying to say it or what? Eruptor lost the ability to destroy fabricators in one shot. You can't close them with the eruptor now? I want to see that real quick. Have you tried the concussive liberator? Yes. I'll try it again real quick and show you, just for the funsies. Alright, I want to go in here real quick. What if I up the money? Crossbow gang for life. Steven, thanks to the 5. I can't do it, bro. Or can I?
Jump complete.
A vid not alive? Yeah, my bad.
Coordinates locked. Hellpods prime.
You know you make good content when you get banned from Helldivers Discord? I wouldn't say that. What? Oh, I got unbanned, by the way. Which I appreciate, but they unbanned me, and I feel like they still didn't really see that I didn't do anything wrong. I followed their rules, and they didn't really acknowledge that I didn't break the rules and I got banned. So that kind of, it's not a big deal. I won't make a video saying they didn't understand. I'll say it right here. It's annoying that they couldn't just say, yeah, we're sorry, we messed up. It was my fault for following rules and getting banned. Congrats on being free. Thank you. Feels the same. In fact, it might feel worse. Because now if I go in that Discord and type in Odo, I see some unhinged comments. And sometimes they get added in that Discord in the comment section, and it's never really a good thing. So, at least I can see patch notes in the official Discord. That's kind of cool. 377 in chat, less than 60 likes. I'll have to start a like sweatshop. How'd you fix it? Appeal? No. I got reached out to by a moderator. We had a very short back and forth. What am I doing here again? Oh yeah, Eruptor on Fabricators. Also, before we get to before we go on the tier list, I want y'all to know it's just a tier list. You don't have to hate me. Maybe you're better than me. Actually, no, wait. Y'all are for sure better than me. So, before we get to the tier list, you're better than me, I'm bad, and I have no idea what I'm talking about. Sound good? Okay, cool. Because when the list starts, I feel that some folks might not like what I have to say. Need the list? So we haven't started yet. We're doing this, and then I'm testing the lib concussive, and that's it. And then we're going to start the list. Because aside from those guns, nothing really changed that drastically. Because someone said you can't close fabricators with this weapon. What the? I don't think I can shoot that guy down. I take it back. That's a lot better than it used to be. That's pretty cool. It doesn't change my rankings though. I was serious though. Also, I might have been drinking. Okay, wait. Steven, I need you to put the card down. Put the credit card down. But don't contact your bank and say you made some fraudulent charges. What the? I see you next to 10, dude. I'll scroll up. Is BMW worth buying at full price? Looking for something good to play. Black Myth Wukong? Yes. I think so. I think that game is a solid 9, if not almost 10 out of 10 game. Okay, my whole goal being here is being thwarted. On the run. That fabricator is the one I'm going to. Curtis, thanks to 5. I gotta scroll down the chat now. Fixed it. You can close fabricators. I've been lied to. Where do y'all get your information from? Who is telling you these lies? A cape tier list? I'd fall asleep. I'm into weird tier lists every now and again. Like a tier list for the worst enemies. I might do one of those if I'm feeling it. I did it for Dauntless and I enjoyed it. You said it in one shot. But you can. I one-shot that fabricator.
The bugs are
You should make a YouTube comments tier list. I know. It'll just be negative. It'll be a very negative video. No one wants to watch that.
Initiating FTL jump to the Trandor
You
system.
keep up the great content. Savage, thanks for 2. I'll try. I will try.
FTL
Will you
jump
show us how to open a vault on solo mode? No. Can you even exit the vault in solo? Because I'm pretty sure you use a mech.
prime.
But if you can't exit the vault solo, what's the point? You should make a planet tier list. Ooh, that's actually not a bad one. I like that. Best planets to fight on. Worst enemies / best enemies to play against. What else? Hellfire S tier. Take that back right now. I get it on PS5. Does it run good there? I don't know about PS5. I would imagine it does. I'd imagine that Black Myth Wukong runs better on PS5 than my PC. On my PC, it ran pretty well. A Warbond Ideas video. Performance is rough on PS5. I take that back. Were you playing on max settings, Kira? Or what were your settings at? Out of curiosity. Planet effects tier list? They're all bad, dude. I despise all of them. Most of them. Yeah, most of them. Patch note tier list? I want to make a video talking about what really changed this update. Because I have not read the patch notes still. I'm going to go off just like feel. Like, what does the game feel like? So maybe I shouldn't say what really changed because I don't feel like reading the patch notes. Because it might just be me, but I swear, dude, there's more alpha commanders and hive guards than ever. It does not feel great. Hunters, I don't see very often. When I do, they're in patrols. But very few spawn from bug breaches. Alright, here's y'all's lib concussive. 65 damage and 60 ammunition.
Hellpod launch initiated.
A tier list for secondaries and throwables. I don't think one like you don't really need one for those. There's not really much to talk about. For throwables, you take thermite or stun grenade. For secondaries, it's just grenade pistol. That's easily the best thing. Everything else is just kind of useless. Light pen, no point. I think even medium pen, the damage output's not high enough. Primaries they have to have more. An assault weapon has to have more damage. All right, Pete. Oh, that was wicked. Okay, we've killed... Oh, I can't aim in there. That's not bad. We're one-shotting Wilburs. This might be a problem. That guy got freaking kebabbed. So it takes 3 shots for a hunter. You can one-shot Wilburs, though. Absurd. Yeah, I don't know, Chief. Damage check. Wilbur, you can't hurt me. Maybe you can. Oh, sick. I'm playing Remnant 2. They're spawning ammo. Impellers do feel a lot better with the update. That's one massive improvement. I've seen what I have to see. A lot of guns, I'm telling you, all you have to do is look at their damage output. It comes down to damage output, which sometimes isn't the full picture because there's durable damage. You can't really see what that is from the game.
Greetings, Helldiver.
But in a lot of cases, if the damage is below 100 for a primary weapon and it's a light armor pin, it's not going to be a good weapon. That's just the way it goes. Shows how to use the HMG emplacement while in the exosuit. Can you do that? That'd be sick. Yeah, I was holding down left click there and it was shooting kind of slow, which I guess is the point, but still. Okay. I'm going to sit here and look at the numbers, which aren't going to be one-to-one accurate in the sense of what they do, because in some cases they're kind of skewed. All right, should we go to presentation mode? Real quick, are we cool with S through F tier and then viable? The Super Earth music video? I did, it's pretty cool. You play extraction shooters? Not often, not really actually. The only one I've really played in the past couple of years was The Cycle, when it got reimagined. But that game kind of fell off pretty quick. S tier primary? For primaries it exists. Easily. All ARs should be medium pin minimum. I think there's a lot they should do for assault rifles. And yeah, that's what I promised. Crossbow is almost completely silent, by the way. Just wanted to say I appreciate your content so much, bro. You're the best in space. Yo, Steven, this is where you want to probably turn the stream off. I don't think you're going to like where I placed the crossbow, but thank you for the 5. Thank you for the donations, brother. I appreciate it. It does mean a ton. If you're under the influence, you should definitely stop donating, though. Where? Okay, template, presentation mode. You cool with this? Does this look good? I think it looks pretty... Wait. No, it looks kind of worse. That looks worse than this. Oh, but the ads. Alright, we're good. S tier. We have the Incendiary Breaker. Still, it is what it is, folks. This thing does what you need it to do. It can kill Alpha Commanders in a decent time frame. Even though it still has 4 magazines, they didn't buff that recently. It does what you want it to do. Granted, there's more Alpha Commanders. There's also more Hive Guards. I still think that this is the play for me in most cases versus the bugs. Now, should I do the bots as well? Or what's going on here? This is the tough part. Not enough ammo? Supply backpack. For a lot of things, a lot of weapons right now, you bring supply backpack. Considering that you get killed so quickly, you need to bring that. Otherwise, you'll just be dying on cooldown because eventually you have no stems. So I think that it goes without saying that you'll probably have a supply backpack with most guns. And if you bring that with this, ammo's not a problem. So I guess this will be bugs. So Instant Breakers, S tier versus bugs, easily. Lib concussive. I'll put it in viable. For me, viable is below F tier, or F tier in a sense, but F tier exists for a different reason. Lib concuss is viable. I don't care if it has 60 rounds or 50 rounds. It doesn't do much damage. Its staggering doesn't really matter if you don't do much damage. All you're doing is letting them just sit there and plot their way to freaking combo you to death. Jar 5. I'd almost go A or B tier because we have more Hive Guards and Alpha Commanders. So a gun of this caliber that does decent damage, medium pin, that seems rather enticing versus those bugs. And missions that have Battle Spears, this does not seem like a bad option by any means. Arc Blitzer. I'm gonna go C tier. Takes way too long to kill certain monsters. I don't know exactly why. And I still can't get over the targeting system for these weapons. Arc Thrower, Arc Blitzer. I just don't like the way things target right now. There was a time where targeting felt a lot better, but the current iteration of targeting does not feel good. And bushes be going crazy. Where's D tier? Actually, I think I meant to make this D tier. And we'll just jump from D tier to F tier. There's no D tier, just move. We'll roll with the punches. I'll do the crossbow later. This is the Knight SMG. What are we doing, folks? What are we doing? This thing is F tier. I don't understand. A, it's still a pre-order weapon, I'm pretty sure. A lot of folks don't have this gun, from what I can tell. It fires faster, it's got less recoil, but what does that matter? You can just spend your ammo quicker and have to reload more often. Freaking W. I don't get that. Not one bit. Wait, this is Defender. Man, the Knight SMG and the Defender look the freaking same to me. I correct A. Listen. In fairness, though, they're kind of the same gun. Wait a minute. Oh, this one has more damage and less. Oh, wait, we have 75, 45. This one is 65, 50. My bad. I would take this over that for sure. But not by much. I think they're both pretty scuffed in that regard. Buying advocacy for the Doc OC stratagem backpack. Tentacles for defense, active for damage. Use your goodwill with the devs to make it happen. Oh, the Doc Ock stratagem. Tentacles for defense, active for damage. That'd be kind of sick. Would this game go for it, though? I don't know. Yo, Pogmo, thanks for 5. Imagine a backpack that at the very least could help you open bunkers solo. Like a freaking go-go gadget arm. That kind of reminds me of the Doc Ock backpack with the 4 tentacles. Well, it's not a fun tier list. It's a what's good tier list. So the Knight might be fun to shoot, but is it good? No. So F tier, viable tier, kind of the same thing. Like every gun's viable is the point of this tier, by the way. Then we have Defender. Defender. It's in the same boat for me in F tier. This thing doesn't... How are you going to kill an Alpha Commander? How do you plan on killing an Alpha... You know what?
The Helldivers battle for freedom. Let us decide where to enter the fray.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods prime.
No A tier again?
Engaging
I've listed like 4 guns. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've listed 6 guns. How about you be patient with your TikTok attention span? I guess shield backpack.
Hellpod launch initiated.
Even tried the gun. There's nothing to try. We can read, right, chat? Like I know that I have a hard time saying words. I can't read sometimes, but y'all are better than me. Y'all can read. When you see 75 damage, light armor pin, does that really instill this sense of being powerful and good? I'm telling y'all right now, some of y'all have the... You're way too easily pleased by changes in this game.
Go now.
You see a buff and you assume the gun's the god's gift to the earth.
Every day is
Okay, looking for Alpha Commander.
Die for democracy.
I'm running this way. Against bots, maybe? Even then, I wouldn't say that. Would you rather take multiple shots to kill a bot, or just take one shot to kill a bot? Because bots are the aim trainer faction. Because you can go for headshots on a lot of things. Devastators walk slow enough where headshots are pretty consistent to get, kind of. Bugs, it's more horde style, and they're also tankier for some reason. Compare an Alpha Commander to any bot that's below a Hulk. It's freaking tanky. Especially when you consider that Berserkers got nerfed in terms of their overall HP. I am thicker than a snicker. Diff 8 for alphas. Good talk.
Managed democracy calls for aid. Only you can answer, Helldiver.
But the darkness, I can't see anything. I guess I'll go 9.
But a single triumph more.
Eradicate?
and the
No.
operation
Mission coordinates locked.
Isn't Cookout and Torture on the list? Okay, you're right about Cookout, but I have Torture, sir. Where's it at? Wait, what? I had Torture. Where'd it go?
Orbit synchronized.
1 second. I'll fix this. Aha! Torture at home. Okay, I do need to get the other one, though. I'll snag that in a moment. Cookout. Oh, Cookout, Helldivers 2, be smart. PNG, hopefully. No one has a PNG for this thing? Bunch of freaking... Oh. Wait. Is it the Cookout? 1 second. I'm off screen looking at this thing real quick to make sure. It is. Helldivers 2, where you at? Found the folder. Icons, tier list.
Hellpod launch initiated.
Team Crossbow, leverage stuff, keep it up. Jonesy, thanks to the 2. There's going to be a lot of people that might be disappointed by the crossbow placement. I'm feeling pressured. Crossbow fans funded by devs to spread propaganda. That's what it feels like. I'm telling you.
Live up to freedom.
Weapons that I wouldn't have thought would have so much of a movement behind them is crossbow. Alright, I'm trying to fix this up real quick. This is a Photoshop I do stuff in for this. We have Photoshop assets again. Where's Helldivers 2? I'm very organized, by the way. It's like low-key blurry, but it's fine. I keep having to go back to this folder. For the love of gosh. Alright, we fixed it, essentially. I will one day upgrade my quality scale. Truth be told, though, with all the current funding from the crossbow gamers, I might be able to get that PC part picker PC I picked out. Kind of. I almost want to go over that on stream and figure out what's actually better to get. Not him. We're looking at roughly half a magazine to kill a single Alpha Commander. Four shots or so to kill a warrior. You can kill a you can kill an Alpha Commander and its compadres, and you're basically out of ammo. Nice.
Helldiver, the Super Destroyer is ready for your next mission.
Choose file. Boom. Fixed it. I'm sticking Defender in F tier again. It's staying exactly there where it is. It's cool you can do one-handed shots with SMGs and whatnot, but the damage output don't make any sense. Liberator. This gun, I believe, is unchanged. If it got changed, it's still in a location. 70 damage. Wait. 70 damage, 45 capacity versus 75 damage, 45. What the? Makes sense. Maybe it has more durable damage. I don't know. More magazines. You did just clear a horde of chaff with one magazine. That was definitely a horde of chaff. I think killing 5 dudes is a horde these days. Fire rate. Compare. Is the fire rate... Fire rate doesn't matter that much, because in this game, autofocus will tell you to tap fire, otherwise you miss your shots. Like, a higher fire rate isn't exactly a great thing in most cases. Especially not when you're shooting chaff. I'm sticking Defender in F tier. It stays there. Knight and Defender, both F tier. What next? Ooh, Breaker. I feel like I'd put Breaker above or below. I'm going to go below. Breaker is still light pin, I believe. Yep. It's still light pin. 16 rounds does not matter. The gun was... If 3 extra shots is what makes or breaks a gun for you, I feel confused. Yeah, whatever. Get the Expo. I'm gonna stall on the Expo. Expo is apparently the money maker of the stream. I gotta wait. This thing... Why would you take the Breaker over the Ensign in the first place? Like, the difference between both these guns is insurmountable. Almost twice the amp, or more than twice the amp. No, that's not math. A couple more shots in the Ensign Breaker. Less damage, but you have the fire dot, which allows you to kill things such as the Hive Guards in a decent fashion. Then we have Breaker Spray and Pray. I would probably take the Breaker over that. I'd probably put this below Breaker in C tier. It's not F tier, but it's definitely below Breaker in C tier. I had to think a little. Yeah, I did. I saw 16 and 6, and I was like, oh, 24. 2. Yeah, I'm gonna stop talking. What would you think of the stem pistol providing a little bit of overheal? It might even help to ease the pain of the Helldivers increase received damage. I was thinking like defense. A while back I said make it so stem pistol gives your teammates buffs. I thought about overheal, but then I went ahead and just thought, why not just extra defense? Which I guess overheal would achieve the same thing. So I'd say yeah, that'd be cool. Grabber links at 10. Much appreciated. It needs something. Either like let the gun be proactive, because at the moment stem pistol cannot be reactive. There's no value in it at all. And the fact you can't stem yourself is kind of unfortunate. Adjudicator. This thing, I believe, got more damage. Maybe not. Doesn't matter. 80 and medium pin. 30 rounds, though. I feel like the devs want to make chaff clearing weapons viable, but they don't throw enough chaff at us for that to be the case. If they try to make chaff... If they increase chaff numbers, a lot of guns that aren't good would feel worse, and guns such as the Instant Breaker would feel a bit better, but it would fall short because it has not much ammo. I think they actually are going the opposite direction. They're trying to make it so you feel encouraged to use more of the assault rifles and whatnot, considering how much Alpha Commanders and Hive Guard spam there is. But Soriel, thanks to 5. Here's a bribe to put concussive in God tier. Oh my. No comment. Rivatox, thanks to 5. You're trying to bribe me? There's no amount of money on the earth to put this weapon in high tier. I'll lose all credibility. Adjudicator. I mean, it's not B tier. I'd probably still be taking freaking Breaker over Adjudicator versus the bugs. 80 shot, 80 damage. Medium pin. That's cool, but I think the Breaker can murk an Alpha Commander, which is like the main thing I'm getting at here constantly. So Adjudicator, C tier, above the Spray and Pray, I think. I'll think about that actually. Slugger. Where are we at? 250. Oh man, this thing. Medium pin, round reload. The thing with Slugger is Shriekers. How are you going to take out the Shriekers? Because this thing... Oh yeah, wait, no, Slugger is garbage. Oh wait, no. I think this thing's actually F tier. Now that we have reduced accuracy from range, I think that Slugger is bad. Because let's say that Shriekers pull up on you. What are you going to do? Bring your sidearm for them? Not ideal. But you have less accuracy from range because they wanted to make it so you take other guns that weren't Slugger. You weren't using the Slugger to replace marksman rifles. But 50 meters is where the gun starts to be less accurate, and that's not a very far distance. For that reason, F tier, and it can hold the L. Alright, I get confused on these two guns. Which one's the Diligence Counter Sniper? Green. Cool. Diligence Counter Sniper. I think I'm going C tier. It might be above the Adjudicator. It probably is actually. I mean, dude, it might be below though. It's too niche. It's too niche. Not enough ammo to handle the chaff. Not enough reason to take it for the medium enemies. I mean, I guess if you're on a Bowel planet, but if you're normal, you avoid Bowel planets like the plague. It's better than Dominator now? It's not. What? Brother. Dominator is the GOAT. Because what you're not seeing here is durable damage. The Dominator durable damage would blow your freaking mind. It does so much. Ain't no way this thing is as... No. There's no way. There's no way this gun's as good as Dominator. In no universe is that true. Jar 5 is overrated? It's not. It's not. You're speaking nonsense right now. Jar 5 is the GOAT. Man, I wish I could just go into a practice range and just spawn an Alpha Commander to shoot at with Jar 5 and that gun to show you. Hit scan. Who cares? Hit your shots. The Jar 5 is hit scan enough. Show him? Oh my gosh, we're gonna be here for 30 years. This is not my fault. The devs haven't given us a practice range. I ain't mad though. I'm just...
The Galactic War, a battleground awaiting your
You know, I'm here.
intervention. We near a
Mission coordinates locked.
Dominator overrated, embrace Purifier superiority. Okay, Purifier is propaganda. Who is paying you people to pay me? Well, you're paying me to spread the Expo freaking propaganda, but what about the freaking Purifier? That was an unfunded coercion. All the funds went to the Expo, I guess. They had more hope that would pop off. So the main thing with this is, can you kill a Alpha Commander and a Hive Guard in fast fashion? Why is the concussive in its own tier? It's viable. We got a problem with viable guns in this game. We got beef. We got big beef with viable guns. Yeah, it's viable.
Let them brawl. Let them face the insurmountable might of the hell.
Team crossbow. Cease. Oh, this is the mission. No, wait. If I'm taking a sniper, I'm not taking it for the small guys. I'm taking it for the alphas and the guards. But Jones, you think so too? Turn. LARP mode activated. I'm gonna reload just in case. Wait. I mean, it's not. I missed a shot, I believe. So I think it's around 4 shots. Okay, I'm missing a lot. Maybe I can't rate guns. Alright, so what is the diligent sniper supposed to do here, folks? Quick question. Give you the head? Oh, missed a lot of shots then. Being chased down by a hunter. Wait. Where'd they come from? Bots? How do bots play a role in a bug tier list currently? What are you supposed to do? I don't get it. Right there, I'm hitting my shots, but what are you supposed to do? We on both? I think doing both is impossible to make sense. So precise weapons on the bugs don't make any sense. They just don't make any sense to bring. Don't ADS. True, I guess. I just forget that snipers don't have the ADS because the AMR. But the point still stands. Like, what are you gonna do? Just run. You're just gonna run for longer. All right, this is gonna cause some controversy. Low key above Slugger, I guess. Potentially, maybe, maybe not. All right, I'm putting these actually above these guns. That'll make some folks not the happiest. Now test with Jar 5 and use ADS for fairness. Definitely L take there. You're bringing a sniper versus the bugs. You could just bring the AMR. That's what I don't get. Bring the AMR, you can one... Oh, no. I don't want to join them. That's my bad. But you can just bring the AMR against the bugs. On the bots, I could see the Diligence Counter Sniper being more... Oh, thank the Lord. The Counter Sniper has more of a reason to exist. On the bugs, there's... What is the reason?
Each one, a chance, a
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods prime.
Because LARPing isn't really as easy against the bugs in the first place, considering how much there are, I guess. Or what's the LARPing consensus? Is it easier to LARP against the bugs or the bots?
Orbit synchronized. Launch initiated.
Bots? So then why would you bring a LARP weapon versus the bugs? I might bring the jar down. I actually might do that. Wait, where's it at actually? B tier? It might go to C tier. think you need to full clear level 10 with each primary before you can rank them. Oh my god, I don't have time for that. I have not had fun playing this game since the update dropped. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Objective nearby.
You said ADS. I'm looking for an alpha commander. Found it. The stagger. The stagger definitely carries. Alright, so we're at a stimmed already. It's kind of bad.
Helldiver KIA deploying replacement.
Anything that Odo actually likes?
Deploying
You saw S tier. Alright, I'm putting Jar 5 lower. I have one goal. Wait. You two-shot. Okay, Jar 5... Yo, Jar 5 is easily better than the... It's way better than the freaking counter sniper, you Goombas. See? No. If you think that that's worse than the counter sniper, you're smoking...
The Galactic War
You're smoking crossbows.
Are you ready, Helldiver?
Now the question is, what's better, Jar 5 or Arc Blitzer? Y'all can't answer that, you biased Goombas. I'm not listening to y'all right now. I'm thinking. Gotta think. You can't be trusted. That's been proven. Jar 5 or Arc Blitzer? There's only one way to find... God, where's the practice range at, man? Just give me like a small scenario. Every map is in darkness. I'm gonna be blind.
Mission coordinates locked.
Blitzer purely for chaff.
Engaging orbital.
Revitalks. What kind of... Who's funding your campaign right now? Is it Alexis?
Synchronized.
Even a good comparison? Yes, the goal is to see how does a primary weapon handle chaff. What do you mean a good comparison? I'm comparing weapons against the same thing. I'm shooting a Hive Guard and Alpha Commander with the Jar 5 and the counter sniper. How is that not a good comparison? They're both marksman weapons in the first place. And the Blitzer is a slow firing, heavy hitting weapon that's also medium pin doing 250. This does 275. How is that not a good comparison? These are like actually pretty fair comparisons. Blitzer is it's a shotgun, but they still hit roughly the same and they have other similar qualities. Durable damage might be different though. Not a good comparison. What you talking about, Willis?
Hellpod launch initiated.
It is multi-target, but that's fine. You know that saying? It's like comparing apples to oranges. I feel like that saying is dumb because why wouldn't you compare apples to oranges to figure out what you like better, or to figure out what has a better micronutrient or macro intake? That saying is, it's like as if you're saying that's like comparing and then cutting out the rest of it.
All the
You
galaxy
need
looks
comparison
for salvation.
in some
Let
cases.
nothing stand in the way of liberty.
Only hip fire the Blitzer. If they give it faster fire rate, it'd be a higher tier instantly. The bush took the shot. Wait. He lived that. What the... What the... Where'd you come from? Alright, the problem arising is that killing a Hive Guard might take a while. It's like 5 shots.
Helldiver lost, sending replacement.
I think that's better than the Jar 5, though. Pretty objectively better than Jar 5. Yeah, that's pretty objectively better than Jar 5. I don't want to give the Blitzer a good rating though. I'm not biased, you're biased. Okay, I've seen enough. Wait, actually. Okay, reset. I want to shoot an Alpha Commander. I know there's one that exists. But where? Bro's trying his hardest not to be objective? That's not entirely accurate. Why is he running? Because I remember this being really bad against commanders. I'm dead to that. No, I'm not. I mean... Alright, I still think it's better than the Jar 5. Hard to get a fair comparison given all the monsters coming out. Give me a freaking practice range. Oh my goodness.
Innocents perish with every wasted second.
It's like if I don't see an Alpha Commander before a bug breach happens, I have to just go next. I think Arc Blitzer's B tier, Jar 5 is C tier. Crossbow. Nope, we'll do that later. Oh, this is a Pummeler, right? Pummeler I could see being higher rated than these guns simply because of stun. The Pummeler has a stun effect, and that does come in handy. I think it's not like a saving grace, but it definitely gives it a slight edge on the other SMGs. Or wait, is it gone? No, it should still be there, but for some reason it doesn't list as like it doesn't list it as a trait for some reason. I'm not sure why. This has incendiary. You'd think it have stun somewhere. Although, I do believe they nerfed the stun effect on the Pummeler a little bit. Still better, but not great. So I think C tier probably still behind Breaker Spray and Pray for me, because shotguns are pretty good. Gotta farm those crossbow propaganda bribes. I know. It says concussive description, fire concussive rounds. Okay, well, that's true. That's true, but the railgun had a description that was lying to us for months. So I can't trust descriptions from this game. But that is true though. It does have it right there. Like second word. Breaker Spray and Pray isn't as good as people think. That's a lot of guns in this game. What next? Eruptor. 5 shots. Slow re-rack time. You can't shoot it up close, so you'll commit self-Sudoku implosion. I'd put it in... Dude, everything's going in C tier. Oh my god. We need an A tier before I get yelled at again. Oh, I know an A tier pick. Okay, A tier pick. This one's here because of the low magazine count, or low ammo per magazine, re-rack time. You die if you shoot up close. A tier. We have the Torture. We can all stop talking now about no A tier being a thing. It's there. We have it. Let's go. Torture's actually pretty good. I enjoy it a lot. The only big downside is being lit on fire. You can solve that by wearing the fire armor. I get that. I just don't like having to wear fire armor because of that reason. If fire armor gave us one extra bonus, I wouldn't mind it. But Torture's nice. You kill multiple enemies really quick. You can kill Alpha Commanders quickly, Hive Guards quickly. You can kill Hunters that are chasing you. The only thing that could maybe make it a lot better is making it one-handed. But then again, the Crisper is one-handed and you light yourself on fire. So maybe don't do that, actually. Oh. Could be the short barrel on the Crisper and how small it is. But Torture, I think, is definitely A tier. I thoroughly enjoy it. And the damage is nice. The Torture does good damage. 375, 80 capacity. Not bad at all. You will probably have to bring a Spy Backpack, but that goes for a lot of guns, including the Incendiary Breaker. Cookout. We'll stay on the fire topic. Am I being biased by not putting it S tier? It's A close S. It could be S. Is Cookout S tier or A tier, folks? Night for a whole mission equals 20 bucks. S, A. Cookout S tier, no cap. Garbage? Okay, that's a little dramatic. It's not garbage. Because too slow. It is really slow at killing alpha commanders. I'm telling you, it's a big deal. Because if you don't kill alpha commanders quickly, they just keep spawning warrior. I think A tier. Because of alpha commanders. If you don't kill them, they just keep spawning warriors that chase you down and kill you. Do a poll? Aren't we a genius? It's actually a good idea. But here's the thing, I'm not going to take the poll answer. I'll ask though. Cookout. Like, I'm curious what you guys think, but it's like the bribes. I'm not going to just change what I think based on what you think. That'd be sheep mentality. Okay, we have a very silent majority in the chat. I repeat, a very silent majority in the chat. How come I saw so many S's and, like, do y'all not own keyboards? They're out of keyboards at the Micro Center. You just bought mouses instead? Because 67% are saying A. That's a lot of dudes. No keyboard here? I knew it. Typing is futile. That's my bad. I think A as well. I can't get over the torture pick. That's actually goated. Alright, Punisher. Probably below the Defender. Does Punisher do anything unique at all? Was there any secret? Is there any crazy changes? 4 or 5 damage. I don't believe there's a knockback for it. Light armor. Reloads like the Slugger. The same gun, but different. Punisher's at least B tier. What? If the Cookout's A tier, what would make the Punisher B tier? It has a good stagger. Oh.
The struggle for
But so does the Cookout.
democracy continues. We have no time to waste.
See, I could have I could have sworn I heard they got stagger, so that's why I was asking.
Hellpods prime. Engaging orbital thrusters.
Yeah, the Cookout staggers and applies a fire dot that can one-shot shriekers, which is pretty huge. All right, the pole.
Orbit synchronized.
Poll's concluded. I'm taking this almost. It won't even matter. Ideal for small and fast targets. The description is why it's going to go in a low rating for me already. Cookout lets you get away without having supply back, since Sim Breaker requires it. True. But at the moment, I think that the guns that are, like the support weapons that are goated, are the ones that don't require supply backpack. Losing fire puts it a tier below Cookout. I think at least 2 tiers, maybe even more.
Today the light of liberty will grace the skies of this world once more.
Yeah, I think so as well. If Alpha Commanders didn't exist, I think Cookout would probably be S tier. Wow, one-shots warriors, dude, it's insane, man. Loopers. Oh my god. Oh, my arch nemesis. Wait. Better than Jar 5. Easily. It's not S tier. What are you talking about? Do show me one Alpha Commander. We're on 8. There should be some somewhere. One somewhere. See? I see something. Hey, I'm being very open-minded after I play the weapon. At first, I'm being very close-minded. But my mind opens up as I see gameplay. The Alpha Commander will be the deciding factor here in a moment. Cookout's extremely overrated. It's not. It does fire damage. It staggers. It does a lot of stuff. Hmm. 3 shots for an Alpha Commander. Maybe 2. 1 shot all the other dudes. Okay, it's not bad. It's not S tier. You guys are on something. Get checked out. I'll have to get a Let's Get Checked sponsor because y'all need some assistance. I would say Punisher is definitely above Jar 5. It's above this whole category for me. This entire category. Wait, wrong gun. Wait, where even is it? Oh, I'm messed up. I put it in below bottom of C tier. Hey, we should definitely get a new guy to rate this stuff. But I think B tier and positioning could definitely vary here. Unlimited ammo is a big factor for the Blitzer. It can hit multiple targets and one-shot them, including warriors. So these two, it depends. I'd probably put Blitzer above it, though. But solid B tier option. Not A tier. Does not cook out. Scrub. You're not very nice, Boston. Practice kindness. Yeah, the ammo does make it a bit lower. Alright, what next? What next? What next? Tenderizer. I feel like there's a devout following for tenderizers, but they don't really speak up that much. 95 damage. Light armor pin. What are we doing, folks? 35 capacity. The whole AR tier is just a sad debacle. Eek, 60 damage? What are we doing? Tendy's D tier? We don't have a D tier on this list. We're out of D tier. Order something else. Tenderizer is great for bots. Is it though? It takes more than 1 shot to kill a Devastator. For Devastators, because they're an accuracy enemy, you just take guns that can kill them in 1 shot, which we have. Crossbow, we're waiting. We're stalling. Order something else. Yeah, it's not on the menu. I'm sorry. Tendy isn't horrible. Amongst assault rifles, it's good, but assault rifles in general have issues. So what you're saying is... Good talk. Actually... Probably C tier. Maybe above the Breaker Spray and Pray. Actually, maybe below. Assault rifles are pretty scuffed. I'm putting these two bottom of C tier. That's what I'm doing with that. Hold the crossbow when it's time. I will. Right. I might save it for the dead last. I think regular breaker should be a higher from what I remember. I have to bring it in game for a sec to verify. Well, the regular breaker is good, but you only get 13 shots. You get 16 shots. I think maybe 6 reloads. I don't think this compares to that. Considering that breaker, you're spamming shots, and you have to spam shots to kill things, you can't stagger them. So it can't be above the Punisher in that regard, because Punisher, you may not kill things instantly, but you can one-shot warriors, you can 3-shot the Alpha Commanders, and you also stagger. The Jar 5 can stagger. So these two are competing. It's like a tough situation. Like maybe this goes above that. God, Pummel being high is only because of stun. It's getting carried by stun. Tragic. Try the breaker. There's nothing to try. The breaker is the Punisher, except it fires faster and doesn't have a stagger. That's the weapon. It's light armor pin. It's not medium. Stagger bias. Stagger's good. It's too good. Try the Tenderizer. What is there to see?
galactic war waits for no one.
Oh, they
you
buffed.
ready,
Oh,
Helga?
you're right. You're
This will
right.
lead your righteous
Maybe I should have read the patch
extermination,
notes.
Helldiver.
That would have maybe helped a little bit with this.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods prime. Engaging orbital thrust.
Try Adjudicator? No. Adjudicator didn't change much from what I can tell.
Orbit synchronized. Launch initiated.
Okay, I wouldn't say it helps a lot, because most guns maybe got a little bit of stagger. That was a change I saw for a lot of primaries, or maybe an extra 10 damage. Swap the armor. Do you have a problem? Does my largeness make you feel uncomfortable? To be fair, you were banned on patch day. Not my fault. Hey, I didn't ban me. They banned me. That's not my fault. I couldn't read the patch notes.
Light of liberty will grace the sky.
In fact, the only reason I wanted to be in that Discord in the first place was the patch notes. So if you get any misinformation from the stream, blame the mod team in the Discord, the official one. All right, that muscle flash is bringing me back to Apex. What are we doing? Looking for an alpha commander. Here's some nerds to my right. Doe banned himself, actually. It was all a ploy. I mean, that video gave me a pretty banger thumbnail idea that I ripped from Dozer. I mean... like... who has time to be that accurate against the bugs? Oh god. Trying to aim train versus the bugs makes no sense. It's still going low. What it does work. I disagree. Stop ADS? Bro, it's fine. It's fine. You see his community post? I just don't even... apparently they've nerfed the HMG double damage, which is kind of goofy.
Innocents perish with every wasted second. We must act.
Why ADS? Oh, now we have a problem with ADS. I remember back whenever the Adjudicator came out and I said that the ADS was bad. ADS is banned? Bruh. Bro is objectively selling these weapons. I'm not. The damage you saw is the damage you saw. I land all my shots to make... I'm making sure I land all my shots to know how much damage it takes. 35 rounds is not good with light pin. If a weapon is a light pin and it's a prime... if it's an assault rifle with light pin, it's not a good gun. In fact... we're going there. F tier. A light pin assault rifle is bad. There's just no reason for it to exist. It's not... I'm not farming here. That's wild. It's true. Light pin is goofy for an assault rifle. Let me guess. Y'all are freaking Liberator fanboys. Get them out? No. Don't evict me. I just got here. I like it here. Liberator. You have 25 less damage, but 10 more rounds than... well, actually, let's do this. What is happening? That's a weird combination of buttons. It's good for chaff. It's not, though. 35 shots for chaff is kind of a joke. The question becomes, do you guys want good guns or not? I'm trying to get us good guns. I'm getting a lot of pushback right now, and I don't know how I feel about it. The ARs are fun, but they're not good. True, but one-shot warrior heads. Yeah, but like ammo. What did I miss? Some stuff. Some propaganda pushers. Some bribery. You missed a few things. Well, yeah, the jar's not in a great spot. The jar's in C tier. Like, a lot of guns are in C tier right now, which I'm being kind of generous with. I'm being pretty generous with, honestly. Ooh, Diligent Sniper, like the regular one, that's in Viable. I'll explain that in a moment. But what are we looking at? Liberator? Actually, so Diligence Rifle. That's the other version of the sniper. This menu is freaking me out. I feel like this gun is just there to give you more stuff to unlock. So for that reason, I'm calling it Viable. It's quite literally the R63 Diligence versus the R36 CS Diligence Counter Sniper. They know what they're doing. This is called filler. And filler goes in Viable. Just like the Concussive Liberator, which is just objectively a worse version. It's a worse to use version of Liberator. Sure, it has the stun, but Liberator is so bad, I don't really care. And Liberator goes in Viable too. They both go here. The Liberator, the fact it's the gun they try and base other guns around makes me sad. I don't like that one bit. That's their starting point for weapon power on primaries. The old 70 damage. 45 rounds for an assault rifle. Tell me how we have an assault rifle with 45 rounds. The highest being 60 in this case. 60 is the highest. Our shotguns... What? Get me out of tab. Get me out of compare. Thank you. Our shotguns have 25 rounds. They can hit multiple enemies at one time. This one puts them on fire. How come our assault rifles can't have more ammo? Just give them all drum mags at this point. Who cares? But it slaps Wilbur's. That's true. I forgot that pretty crucial detail. Liberator Penetrator. It's medium pin, but the damage is so low, and the ammo count's also low. Yeah. Because of what? It's 60-30 medium pin. This is 80-30 medium. Like, huh? It's going F tier. Maybe even... We'll go Viable. Viable's below F tier. So we'll go Viable just to send a message. It's C tier. This one does more damage. This one just does more. They're the same gun. This one does more damage. At least the Breaker Spray and Pray has more ammo than the Breaker. So there's like some bit of a decision to be made. And plus the Breaker has Stagger. These have not great differences, but enough, I guess. More recoil. You just tap fire, I'd say. All right. Now, real talk, I probably should play these guns that we have remaining. Actually, we played the crossbow, but that's for last. Okay, we have Punisher, Sickle, Scythe, Scorcher, and Purifier. I'm going to see what this propaganda is about the Purifier. I've been hearing some talk, some murmurs. It's more like people shouting nonsense in the comment section. Spray and Pray is auto. I just click. I click with the Spray and Pray. Purifier and Viable. I mean,
The operation has failed.
it could be the goat. Let's go ahead and see. Look how Adjudicator can look so good on paper and still be... Well, that's a lot of things. If you are basing stuff off of the spreadsheets, you get the current balance in the game. Anyone basing weapon power off spreadsheets is no better than the devs that have made weapons feel bad to use in the game. Nothing comes close to actually using a gun in the game. It's like, what is it? The Breaker Spray and Pray has the highest DPS potential or something like that for primaries, but that doesn't matter. Because there's way more factors that are in play than just the effective or the potential DPS in a vacuum. Should be a cooldown per shot, not a charge up. Ooh, that'd be sick. I like that idea a lot. or make the charge up faster. They can make it a charge up, but it can't be that slow. The charge up being slow feels bad because even if the gun's good, it doesn't feel good to shoot. Eruptor's a good example of that. Eruptor's actually pretty good in terms of damage output, but it's got a slow fire rate and it also blows you up. So that makes it feel pretty bad to use. But for some reason, there's like a strong inclination from developers to tie so many things to recoil, weapon sway, slow fire rate, long reload times. That's how they balance things to the extremes. Yeah, I don't think they changed Purifier at all, so Purifier is going to be pretty bad. Why even test Purifier? I don't know. I never used it versus the Alpha Commanders. In fact, I think I only used the Purifier against the bots.
All the galaxy looks to you for salvation. Let nothing stand in the way of liberty.
Whoa! Wait, it requires 2 shots on that guy? It wasn't a headshot. I missed. I'm running away. Blast radius is pretty bad.
Have a taste of democracy.
Wait. Wait. Like, it'd be fun to shoot if it shot a bit faster, maybe had a bigger blast radius. They were holding hands and didn't die. Ow. He was right there. Oh, this gun is trash, bro. Oh my goodness. That's a bad weapon. Yeah, it's going in viable. That's going in the viable tier for sure, skis. No question, no debate to be had. Purifier's viable. I'm sorry for all the Purifier Bible thumpers, but it's viable. It's not S tier. I'm sorry. Below viable. No. Every gun's viable.
Let us decide where to enter the fray.
Every gun's viable, guys.
This operation is no longer viable.
It can slap overs across the map.
Mission coordinates locked.
Oh yeah, we should definitely. I think I'll do that for support weapons.
Orbital thrusters.
The Wilbur slapping tier. Slaps Wilburs. Alright, this is a different gun.
Synchronized.
Where? Scorcher. That's the one I want to see.
Launch initiated.
Wait, isn't it in quotation marks? It is. Oh, you want more quotes? Nah. I already had the forward thinking to put it in viable with quotation marks. Scorcher was changed. The greatest change of all. It sounds cool.
You are the best of the best. Live up to your name. Live
I like that more than before. That does sound pretty. It sounds pretty cool. But does it sound cooler than it did before? What's Wilbur? Wilbur is a small orange walking critter. It looks like a pig almost. So I call it Wilbur from Charlotte's Web. That's where the name's from. Alpha Commander, where are you? I see. Enemy spotted. A pig? Yeah, it looks like a small pig almost. With like worse proportions. It's not gonna be a 1-to-1 pig, but it looks like a small pig like just walking on the ground.
Found something.
The first shot landed, by the way. Not looking ideal. We've seen enough. Yeah, it's like a space pig, pig bug, bug pig. That's pretty bad. I would dang near go. It's F tier, dude. You can't one-shot warriors. You can't really one-shot hunters either somehow, which doesn't make any sense to me. I was hitting the hunters. Y'all saw me hit the hunters, right? They didn't die. And you got 15 shots. And the reload for this gun is it's a pretty decent investment as well. So much made for bots and vice versa. You say that. Scorch rate is pretty good for spots, actually. But some guns were made to exist and just be filler. There's actually a lot of guns in the game currently. They're just filler. Alright, Scythe, Sickle, Plasma Punisher, Crossbow. I haven't used those guns. Scythe got upgraded a little bit. Plasma Punisher I don't believe did. And Sickle also sounds different. In the video, I'll probably compare this to my old tier list for primaries. Man. Oh, we're moving.
This operation would strike.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods prime.
Scorcher's good at impalers, but so are support weapons. The entire purpose of your primary weapon is to kill chaff 99.9% of the time. And most primaries aren't good at killing chaff. Daylight, I know. We're inching closer to it on this current seed. So I wanted to use the sickle. When's the last time you checked your glass prescription? After all you saying scabs look like pigs and you can't aim. It's been a while. A year and a half probably. Me not being able to aim is because I don't make my sense low in this game. If I lower my sensitivity, I could aim better. I just don't want to. Probably should have, given my overall time investment, but I decided not to. Was day and night cycle always there for planets? I don't know, but it's been there for a while. You can see day and night based on the lightness on the map. There's spots that are dark, and there's spots that are light. And the missions in the light are daytime. Picking a mission that's close to the dark, that's in light, will move to the dark as time goes on. Because as you're in a mission, it changes cycles. Which is important for me, because if it's too dark, you can't see anything because of how my stuff's set up. I was told not to ADS. But I feel like Sickle's a gun you ADS with. Was there always a windup? No? What is that? Yes. I've used Sickle in a long time then. I'm out of freaking ammo. I exercised pretty good trigger discipline there and still had no ammo. I do like playing it though. Like it, sir.
Fire in the hole. Throwing grenade.
I just want to see what the Alchemars do. Jesus. Why diff 9 not 10? Because I'm not really like 10 doesn't really change much aside from giving me more bugs to shoot at. Which, if a weapon can't handle 9, it can't handle 10. We nerfed the turning radius of chargers. Stop complaining, Helldivers. We nerfed the turn radius of chargers.
Helldiver KIA deploying replacement.
Okay, that was my fault, but still.
Request approved. Reinforcements.
Doe, the Breaker Spray and Praise God tier bug weapon. I'll take your word for it. I will take your word for it on that one. Where's an Alpha Commander? This is important. It's actually all that matters, is showing you guys this gun versus Alpha Commanders. They nerfed the turn rate by plus 10%. It just turns faster now. I feel like these are also these things spawn a lot more hive guards than they did before. Could be some tinfoil hat moment here, but it feels differently. Alpha Commanders, where you at? Hello?
Objective near your position.
They're absolutely mobbing this man's. Ricochet. You cannot tell me they didn't buff hive guard spawn rate. There's 30 hive guards here. You can't tell me they didn't buff hive guard spawn rate, dude. Hive guard, hive guard, hive guard. Hive guard. Hive guards. That's terrible. Like, this is why I'm not having fun playing the game, because I'm just shooting hive guards I can't kill because primary weapons suck. You only see one? Oh, my bad. My glass subscription is outdated for a little bit. He died kind of quick.
I need stim.
Yeah, I'm signing off from that one. You can kill one with crossbow. With my whole 5 shots. Probably takes at least... How many shots to kill a hive guard with crossbow? Is it more than one?
Helldivers across the galaxy are fighting for every inch of territory. Where will you join? This operation is no longer vital.
Sickle gotta be at least A tier. Did you see the hive guards? Sickle does this to hive guards. It does nada. 2, I think. That's not ideal. 2 is less than ideal for crossbow, only having 5 shots. Nail him in the mouth is 1. It's basically 2 shots, because folks ain't doing that consistently. 2 for hive guard, 2 for alpha commanders. We'll get the crossbow eventually. The sickle, I'm going C tier, son. I'm putting it below the adjudicator. I'm putting adjudicator above this now. Medium pin. Medium pin is pretty necesito given the current spawn rates of hive guards. If it wasn't for the immense amount of hive guards and alpha commanders, I'd probably put sickle pretty high on the list. It might go in B tier. If we got missions that were just focused on chaff clear, sickle would be pretty cool, but even then, you overheat too quickly and you don't get to cool down fast enough. So even exercising good trigger discipline, landing your shots correctly, there's just too many mobs that spawn for the sickle to keep up. 100 rounds isn't great enough whenever it takes you roughly 3 or 4 to kill a single mob. A hunter in this case. So yet again, ammo is being a limiting factor, but also being a light pin for this gun holds it back. If it's medium pin, I could see it being B tier right now. Given the fast reload speed if you have to, and the fact that you can have infinite ammo technically. But C tier is me being pretty generous, honestly. Doe doesn't know how to use the sickle. Yep, you got me. You got me. Sickle is a cleanup weapon. What are we even saying? I've heard nothing but excuses all night. Well, this gun actually sucks big weenus, but in reality, you're supposed to bring a different gun that makes up for all the downfalls of this gun. I'm hearing the most cope imaginable in this chat room. What is going on? I thought we were better than that. Every light pin's below B tier. As you well, that's a lie. Punisher's B tier because Stagger's pretty good. Why is Concussive bottom tier? Because it sucks. It's called combos. It's called being worthless. If a primary weapon isn't good at killing a decent bit of the chaff, it's not a good weapon. Welcome to the game. That's the video game we're playing. I didn't make the rules. I'm just currently following them.
Mission coordinates locked.
It's called being optimized.
Engaging orbital thrusters. Orbit.
Interesting. This man's being paid by Big Breaker Incendiary. I'm not being paid by Big Breaker. My opinions are my own. Just because they sponsor some content here and there doesn't mean Big Breaker is swaying my opinion. Calm down, y'all. It's one sponsorship, okay? It was a half-used gift card to Chuck E. Cheese. Not for me, it's for my nephew. That's what a shill would say. Alright, we haven't used Plasma Punisher yet. Did we rate that gun? We did. Scythe, PP, crossbow. The shield bow. That's what it is. The freaking... The No. Shield bow's good. We'll keep her there. Plasma Punisher, my goat. We'll see if we can ruin your dreams. Scythe now to compare to Sickle is competition. We're already in. We'll do Scythe after. Plasma's terrible versus bugs. It hurts. I'm not going to say anything because I've been wrong tonight a decent bit about what I thought initially. So I'm going to keep a very open mind.
The fate of all humanity's children are in your hands. Do not let them fall.
Okay, my mind's being closed. My mind's closed. The mind's closed. Closed mind. I'm closed-minded. What? Yep. Mine's so closed, it's turned off. Wait, we'll protest. All across the map. It's S tier. It's S tier. What can I say, dude? Oh my god, don't tell Alexis, he'll nerf it. Just kidding. Alexis is probably a good guy. You know, it's viable. It's a viable gun. You know what I'm saying? Pretty viable, being real. It's a viable gun. It's just in the viable tier. The gun's viable, bro. Like, it's a viable gun. It's good. It's viable. It's fine. It's good stuff. I'm just glad there's no real bad guns in this game aside from F tier, which has a decent bit of things, but that's neither here nor there. Actually, pains me to do that. Was Purifier better than the Plasma Punisher? I feel like Purifier was better than Scorcher, which is sad. I don't know how we got there. It doesn't even matter. These guns are all in the same tier. That's all that matters. They can figure it out. It is weird. I don't know how to feel about the current happenings that are happening right now. Purifier over Scorcher or Punisher. That's what I'm thinking too. That Punisher did not the PP was not for me. That was not doing big things. The Plasma was bad. Blitz not S tier? What world am I living in? Come on. You know Blitz is not S tier. Let's be honest. There's some bias in this list. I'm only human. But Blitzer ain't S tier. Because I feel like even if, like, let's say we had more chaff clear, like more chaff-oriented missions where it's just a bunch of hunters, wilburys, and flying rats. Even then, I feel like Blitzer doesn't hold up. Blitzer might do well against an okay amount of warriors and some hive guards. Blitzer is S or A tier. I mean... Ooh, where the heck is this thing? 350. Fire limit, recoil. Quick comparison, we got a lot more damage. Faster fire, wait, fire limit, you can fire longer, I believe. And 0 recoil on the scythe. Ooh, that's kind of fancy. We'll change the armor because someone keeps crying about it. We're on the pre-order armor. Your boy. It's mid. I'm being so negative. It's mid, I just used it. Oh. Never mind. My man's had the on-site review. I'll peer review your work real quick. I'll check your work. It's 350 per second. Other one is 50 per shot. I get that. It's probably still more damage, I think. I'm not counting shots in a second. But you're right.
This is a solemn duty for which you were born.
Off to decent start.
Defend democracy at any cost.
Not great. That's not great. He's not an anti-alpha commander gun, dude. Ooh, that's pretty. I mean, like, bro, I can't sit there and not shoot. Okay, I'm sensing a problem. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good gun. It's pretty viable gun if you ask me. This gun's a bot's weapon. All right. What else? What else we have from the Cope crew? What else? What else we have? We have viable, better on bots, fine, combo gun. I think fine's a little too not particular. What else is there? Bad aim. I was hitting stuff. I was hitting things. Is Knight usable now? Nothing changed. The Knight got reduced recoil, and that's about it. The Knight, and maybe more damage, but not by much. Cleanup is... Cleanup. Oh, finisher. Finisher gun. I like that. Yep. Alright. It's a viable, better on bots, finisher gun, combo gun. That's what the scythe is. It's not a bad weapon. Don't even think that for a moment. I'm not saying that. I would never say that. Why is pin images there the whole time, ruining my whole flow? Where's CRISPR? This is a primary weapon tier list, my good sir. CRISPR is a secondary. Learn the game. Nah, CRISPR... I won't do a secondary tier list because it doesn't seem very interesting. It's kind of just... It's this, but it's less engaging. Okay. That's the tier list. I'm glad we can all come to a conclusion on that. Any donations? No. Oh, fine. Crossbow. We already used it earlier, didn't we? I'll use the crossbow again, just to make sure everything is refreshed. I'm good. I don't forget how it played.
The operation has failed.
Please, spread democracy? I mean, sure. Isn't this map always freaking bile spears or nursing spears or some nonsense? Yeah, I agree with Doodle. Nade pistols S, the rest don't even matter.
Orbit synchronized.
Did we get the... Wait. Did we get dual wield senators? Did I dream about that? I did. That was a dream. Man, I could have sworn that happened. I feel like dual wield senator and dual wield bushwhack, it wouldn't be amazing, but it'd be fun. Imagine dual wield stem. Yeah. That'd be so dumb. I wish the stems did something else too. It'd be cool. So, some kind of bonus for monsters, put them to sleep. Enough stems could trank a alpha commander or something like that. It'd be funny. Yeah. For secondaries, it's just grenade pistols the best. Nothing else compares. Anyway, doing crossbow. Remain focused. New booster akimbo. Don't give him ideas. The gun is trash, dude. You're alright. Hey, people think I'm just saying this to be negative, but I promise you, I'm just seeing stuff at an accelerated rate. I've played video games for so much time, it's actually unhealthy. I think video games. I'm definitely wrong sometimes though. But certain stuff I can see ahead of time. Kind of weird. I've had some pretty crazy gaming takes that have come true. Not even for just Helldivers 2, but just games in general. Alright, my brain's... I'm delayed. What am I doing? Playing the game. Time to play the game! Ask them what level they play. Even lower levels, I don't see certain guns being that fun. You could make it work better, for sure. But level 4... After level 6, I think is where things get to the point of me not really wanting to use certain guns that aren't good. Please reevaluate the spray and pray. It's way better than what it used to be. Fine. What changed, though? In the patch notes, did they change breaker spray and pray? Did they buff it? Oh my god. Massacring hordes of Wilburs. Damage and spread. Fine. I'll give it a gander. Horizontal spread now has more damage. How much more damage? Did they increase just damage or also durable damage? Gave it 240 damage and spray and praise like a power washer. What's with the Wilburs? Alright, so we can definitely merc on some Wilburs, that's for sure. I'll keep that in mind for the list. I knew it.
Deploying equipment package.
I avoid missions that give me nursing spears and battle spears. But in this case, if I can't one-shot these guys, I'm gonna feel a certain kind of way. Ah, if you headshot, you're good. I think. Wait, he's a hunter seed. Kind of. I'm blind. Love that for me. What, body shot? Probably not great. Alright, this is better than a lot of guns at the moment. Okay, I shouldn't say a lot of guns. It's definitely better than some guns. X utility, be able to kill nursing spears without having to be that accurate in the first place. I'll try and shoot a nursing spear that's fresh in the body and see what happens. I don't think it kills it in one body shot though. Now don't get your hypes up. Wait, what? Don't get your hopes up. Hypes up. That is some... That's like a generation that hasn't been born yet type lingo. At 2 shot if you miss. If you hit the face area, you're fine. I mean, it's fine, I guess. You don't... Maybe you 2 shot and I'm just bad. I think so. Like, I died in 2 shots. Not you bad? I think so as well. The crossbow has some potential. If this thing had 10 shots, I would really like it a lot. 1. I mean, I landed the shots. I feel like I landed shots correctly. A tier? I don't think I can give it A tier. Here's a real test. It's going inviable if it can't kill Battle Titan in 10 shots. Sounds fair? I think that sounds pretty fair. Shoot the body. So in my video on killing Battle Titans, folks kept saying to shoot here, but I feel like shooting the entire undercarriage is the same thing. Breaking the sacks matters though. How'd that miss? Y'all are crazy to think anything less than S tier for crossbow. Who is paying you people? That's not great, but it's actually not bad. It's kind of funny. Alright, posse pulled up. It feels good killing those guys in 1 shot to the face. But it has to be the face. I like that aspect. All right, I have an open mind. Can we acknowledge that the mind is open once I see the gun being played? I'm thinking about it pretty objectively. This is basically a worse nade pistol. It just has more ammo. It's not worse than nade pistol in a sense because you have more blast radius. But how many nade pistol shots to kill a Battle Titan? Like I can see it having the cool aspect of the big blast radius. I like the blast radius. I don't like the long reload speed. And I don't like the lack of ammo. 5 arrows per quillag is pretty whack. I do think it belongs in B tier though. It's a more unique weapon for Sherskis. I think it competes in this tier. It'd probably be more... I can see it being higher in B tier if you could know what you're facing in missions. If you know you're facing nursing spears, I think crossbow's not a bad pick. It's definitely not a bad pick. Because looking at all the guns you have options between, for killing nursing spears, aside from using grenade pistol, crossbow would not be a bad option. It's better than pretty much every other option you have here, considering how easy it is. I think B tier's fair. I'll concede to A tier. More shots would be a plus. You thought it was S tier? Justice for Eruptor? I tried Eruptor. We're going to see if there's any justice for this Breaker Spray and Pray. We're going to try that real quick. This tier list, borderline acoustic. What do you mean?
We must act. The bugs swarm across this planet.
Yeah. I could put everything in the viable tier if you want. If it makes you feel better.
But a single triumph more.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods prime.
Maybe patch notes? No.
Engaging orbital thrusters.
Yeah, crossbow, it improved a lot of aspects, but it's still missing ammo, it's missing reload speed, and those two things hold it back severely. Yeah, the tier list is for a higher difficulty. I wouldn't even say max difficulty. I'm playing on 8, 9, and I'm not even doing 10 difficulty. I'm not playing on max. But I'm just keeping in mind how it fares against the hordes I'm facing, because that's going to happen a lot. Granted, here's the thing. I think people might think guns are better than they actually are. How many of y'all are just spamming orbital napalm barrage on the first bug breach you see? I feel like it's all y'all. Because that is playing the game for you. And that'll make it seem like there's a lot less things to shoot at. I am, me. Yeah, exactly. I hope that thing is nerfed to the ground. The fact that I don't see an outrage about that stratagem is crazy. That blows my... Like, railgun was a problem. We had a problem with the railgun on launch. But orbital napalm barrage killing everything is fine. That is malarkey. Like it for its high CD. If you get 3 folks with orbital napalm barrage, doesn't matter. You can just rotate people using it on bug breaches, and guess what? They don't exist. Orbital napalm barrage is above S tier. It is the single best stratagem in the game for bugs. Blood hates fun. You have fun when the game plays itself for you. That's crazy. Nah, that's actually insane to me. I think it's objectively more fun to shoot things with your gun than to have an orbital do everything for you. Yes? Oh, my bad. I'm wrong. Yes. Y'all are lying right now. There's no way. Doe doesn't like fun. I do. I just think a lot, though. That's the problem. I think too much. Man, I think so much that I keep ending, bro. Like, when Space Marine 2 came out, I should have just not thought about the game and played it, and then made videos like, this class is crazy. But instead, I had to make my video about an actual review so folks didn't waste money on the game. Same thing with this update. This update, I should just turn my brain off and just fake having fun. But I can't. It's so hard. Fun hater? No, I'm not. I just see wasted potential in games, and I feel the intense need to try and help by giving my feedback that usually falls on deaf ears and makes people hate me because they think I'm trying to be different for fun. You just want to say a different opinion so folks will think that you're different. So that words are hard. You want to feel unique.
Remember this. Every day is a good day to die.
I get called a rage baiter on TikTok all the time. It's crazy. Okay. Waiting. Actively. Okay, you can one tap up close. Listen, that hunter just took 4 shots that were essentially body shots. Spray, bro. I'll try it again. That was definitely me selling. It's kind of fun, I guess. Turning. Wait. Get close. Is he gassed? He should be. I emoted. Am I not supposed to live that?
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
I feel like I'm supposed to live that, dude. That limb buff is crazy. These devs are on something. Yeah, my nade toss are nuts. I'm trying to have you in the gas grenade. I can't be close to it. It might kill me. I don't know what to do with that. Alright, stuns are better than gas grenade. This gameplay is compelling. I can't get close. Not a great showing from me. I'll put breaker spray and pray higher. Why is he living through all that? Oh my god, stun grenade be supremacy, you love to see it? I do not. Wait! How come he gets to drift like that? It's not fair. Okay, I was a little harsh on this gun. It's not bad. Well, chargers, it's only struggling because I'm out of range. Like if I have stun grenades, that charger dies a lot faster. Spray and pray gets some justice, I guess. Spray and pray, we'll put it. I'd go above the breaker with spray and pray. It's maybe bottom B tier, but I'm more comfortable putting it in C tier at the top. A? It's not A. Maybe we'll go bottom of B. It's not A. Ain't no way. Or is it? I'll be honest, torture is a subjective pick here, because maybe cookout's better than it. But I like the torture. Alright, so below Punisher, Punisher has more stagger. Crossbow, I was wrong on for sure. This is my bug tier list. I feel like it's pretty fair. This is like as far as I'm gonna get. Below F tier, we have viable, better on bots, finisher gun, combo gun. You know the deal, but this is how it's gonna look for me. Anything below B tier, honestly, anything in B tier, I'll be reluctant to pick. Anything C tier and below, I don't want to use against bugs. That's my current stance. S tier and A tier, I currently swap between a little bit. Cookout I haven't used much because I'm not using guns that require backpacks. Cookout's a gun you take when you have a weapon, a support weapon that requires a backpack because ammo is a lot nicer to you. Torture and Incenbreaker require a supply backpack, which is fine because I'm using Quasar Cannon in a lot of games on the bugs. By a lot of games, I mean not very often. I'm not playing the game right now that much. Crossbow in a higher tier than Eruptor is crazy. Crossbow is better than Eruptor. Versus the... I think, honestly, versus bugs and bots, Crossbow is better than Eruptor. Eruptor, especially on the bugs, you just die up close. Alright, so this is a list for the things. Okay, moving forward. Wait, scroll up. We're good. Jonesy, love your stuff, brother. Gotta run. Thanks to the 2. Thank you for all the support tonight. Bot list, let's go. Oh, wait, the bot list. Will we even have time for a bot list tonight? I don't think we have time for a bot list tonight. Because if I'm testing anything, we're going to be here for another few hours. And I have a sleep schedule. Skill issue? True. Yes. Yo, I'm a healthy adult these days, alright? I wake up, I drink my creatine electrolytes, hashtag not sponsored. I go to the gym, I get home, I edit videos, and I go for a walk before I stream. It takes so long. Another 2 hours. Bro. Wait, how long does this take? How long is your stream been going for? That's not bad, actually. This is a productive stream. That's actually some decent content per time investment. Go us. Let's go, y'all. We're nuts. We met the quota. I thought we were here for a lot longer than that. Okay, I guess. We'll see what happens. Reset. No. Oh, my F tier changed. What was it again? No time for bots. Secondary list would be easy. S tier, grenade launcher, viable, and the rest. Well, for the secondary tier list, I had to have them all in a Photoshop document. Better on... Why is it looking all weird? How do I fix that? What? We're doing viable. I'm sorry. It's getting weird. Bot tier list. So this is the speedrun view. We have Dominator S tier. It one-shot stuff, does massive reset. Words are hard. Dominator versus the bots. Dominator is S tier. One-shots the bots to the face. The bots are a accuracy enemy type that have meaningful weak spots. Dominator does work. You can now two-shot the Rocket Striders. The guys used to be pretty hard to kill. Shoot them in the jondals. First shot's a gray marker, second shot's a red marker. They're dead. That is crazy. I gotta test real quick. We can't speedrun. I need to test the Scorcher versus the bots. They changed too much. Ooh. Going back to the Breaker. Breaker can two-shot the Berserkers to the weak spot that just got added, which is their thorax. Or I guess their spine. The red spine, it two-shots those guys. You kill Factory Striders in a mag and some change. It's insane. The Dominator is the best gun against the bots. There is no questions to be... There's no debate here. It's the best gun versus the bots. No, I want to test the Scorcher. The Dominator's already S tier. Like, I know it's... I know Dominator's S tier. It's insane. But Scorcher, I haven't used much. I haven't used it all, actually. And I want to see what it does against the bots. So level 8 is when the other mobs start spawning, right? Like level 8, I'll get Rocket Striders and whatnot. Thorax isn't bugs, bruv. They're the same thing. Crossbow's the debate. Well, crossbow can be S tier potentially too. I doubt it, but it could. They can share S tier.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods prime.
You said Breaker instead of Dominator. Dominator is S tier against the bots. You can two-shot the Rocket Striders. You can two-shot the Berserkers now, or Marauders, those nerds. You can merc Factory Striders underneath. You can just do a whole bunch of stuff phenomenally well. Is that better? Are we happy now? Too much emotion? What do you mean too much emotion?
Hellpod launch initiated.
People rate the Counter Sniper, Plasma Punisher, and Crossbow pretty high versus the bots. Just test those for sure. I'm copying that. Just make sure I don't forget. Yo, Rubber Talks, thank you for the membership. $3 by the way, it's pretty cheap. I'm being pretty fair with that. Thank you very much. I appreciate the support. Welcome to the dojo.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
This game is amazing. How did I just drop into that lovely sound? Wait. It's like 4 shots.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
4 shots is pretty unideal. But the big question is, how do you handle the the Rocket Striders?
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
Fire in the hole!
Hit him.
replacement.
I can't count this against the gun. I should bring railgun for this so I can kill these guys. I'm also swapping back to stun grenades.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
I'm thinking the Scorcher's pretty bad. It's taken 4, 5, maybe even 6 shots to kill a Rocket Strider. We'll say 4. That's not good. And obviously I'm basing this off of higher gameplay. Level 8 and higher. Do they nerf it? No, they just make it so, like, the Scout Striders or the Rocket Striders, they've always been tanky, but they got nerfed. So certain guns, like the Dominator, can do big work. Just to show you guys how good Dominator is, because people don't understand. Let me show you. 4 on the face? I wasn't shooting the face. I'm not sure if you're supposed to with that gun. So maybe I'm wrong for that. But let me show you the Dominator versus the Rocket Striders. I killed a Hulk on the eye with the crossbow. Please test for me. But how? Oh, I know how. You can actually hit them now. With medium pin. But there's no way at one shot. It'd be nuts. I guess bubble shield. The eyes medium pin. You changed the Striders to be armored. When they were still unarmored in the back, the Scorcher did work against them. Well, Scorcher, it could kill them from the front. Oh, but you're right. They changed them, and then they added Rocket Striders. That's right. Got a whole bunch of stuff going on. Oh my god, the mine patch. Oh, there's more mines. Don't kill me.
Let them come.
What are these random mine patches for?
Let them face the insurmountable might of the Helldivers.
Where to go?
Deploying support weapon.
I kind of need my railgun to kill Hulks. So if Hulk's eye or medium pin, you can kill one Dominator now. I didn't even shoot. Alright, handling on the gun's not good, I'll give you that much. But it doesn't matter, because peep the damage. Wait. It staggers. It one-shots to the head if you can hit the headshot. That eye is not medium pin, you freaking lawyers. I've been lied to. Alright, where's the Scout Strider? I want to show you guys the sauce. Keep. 2-shot from Narnia. Like, dude. How is this gun not best in slot versus the bots? You just 2-shot a freaking Rocket Strider that can 1-shot you. Jondals. There's no universe where this gun's not S tier. If you watch a YouTuber who puts this gun below S tier for bots, they're either very subjective or smoked and dented. The handling's not good, but the gun's amazing. It just does so much. And not to mention, you can kill Factory Striders in a pretty quick time frame. You can kill Factory Striders faster with a Dominator than you can with a machine gun, a Stalwart, and a few other guns. That's nuts. Almost faster than AMR. Best gun for Wilbur's? That's a good question. That requires some pondering. I think Ensign Breaker. But yeah, Jar 5 is S tier for sure. Scorcher, I'm putting this gun in viable. If we're playing 8 and above, Scorcher does not feel good to use. Multiple shots to kill enemies because you can't really go for a headshot the way you want to. Even landing a perfect headshot, I don't believe one taps the Devastators. That ain't good. Crossbow. I've already used it. It's not great versus the bots. I think it's better versus the bugs. On higher difficulties, you're seeing far less of the really small units, which crossbow can one-shot. And the Devastators, they don't get one tap, they don't get two tapped. Well, they get two tapped if you land them in the chest area. But some have shields, so they won't get two shot in that regard. No shot? I think there's a shot.
Innocence perish.
Use a shield with it? No. Try it? Oh my goodness. Test it again. You want me to just keep testing it until I like it? No, I'm saying it does two tap, but some things have shields. I don't think you can't two shot. I don't believe you can two shot a shield in with crossbow. Easily swayed. That's not true. Working overtime right now. It'd be so easy if we had like a faster way to load into a mission. If I could change my loadout mid-mission, it'd be so nice. Like a test mission, you can just keep changing over and over again. It'd be goated. Imagine. Be good to have the crossbow here. Purifier beats Scorcher in 4K. It might. Mans needs his sleep to keep the gains. That's true. The latest I can be up is 2 a.m. Otherwise, I won't get 8 hours of sleep. And the gains diminish. The gains drastically fall off a cliff. Test all night? No. What, you bench? I don't focus on... So right now I'm in a deficit, so my numbers are not going to be high in the first place. But I just got back in the gym a week ago. So not that much. I can do like 70 pounds for dumbbells. For a decent bit of reps. That's... interesting first choice. Okay, wait. It's better than I thought. It's better than I thought. I'm easily swayed. Thank you for the extra time you're giving us, brother. Hey, Kane, thanks to 10, brother. Thanks for support. Kane also bought a coin. Kane's cooler than half the chat, just saying. Okay. It's better than I thought, but why does the crossbow not have more ammunition? It'd be a really good gun if you just had more ammo, I think. His peep. Body shot. Oh. Okay, it's a bit worse than I thought. It takes 3 shots on that guy in that area. Two shot on that guy. That's pretty cool. It's not amazing. If it two shot those guys on the shields, I think it'd be a lot better than it currently is. It can if you aim high. Ow. Who buffed that guy?
Mission at 10 minutes remaining.
Also, you cannot one shot a Hulk to the laser, like someone was saying. I'm hitting the laser right there. The shot's going correctly. Who gave this guy a laser cannon that knocks you over? Who made that decision? We gotta block it in.
That's empty.
Trolled once more, I know. Medium armor, I know that, but in this game things are weird, so you never know what could actually work.
Out of ammo.
Alright. If this gun had twice the ammo or twice the quills per quill clip, I guess it'd be really good. But it doesn't, so I think it's better than I thought, but not as good as some of y'all think it is. I do like it. I just wish I had more ammo. We'll go B tier. I think crossbows in B tier. Every assault rifle is going inviable. I don't want to hear it. We're not testing a single thing. In fact, every SMG except for, you know, every SMG is also going inviable. It's called a speed run. Speed run, speed run. They're all going viable. I'll explain in a moment. Where else is an assault rifle? I know there's one more. So, the sickle is basically an assault rifle, if you ask me. Okay. And shotguns are also going inviable. Breaker. Breaker spray and pray. Incendiary won't. We'll get to that in a moment. Ooh, liberate concussive. Ay, ay, ay. I forgot that. I'm easily swayed. How do I get cooler than chat? You got it. You're a member. Honestly, you give me money so you're cooler than chat. No, you're good. Revitox, I appreciate the 5. And the member. And the other stuff. Man trying to go to bed? No, it's true. Why would you bring weapons? Okay, aside from like fun. Like this is not like a for fun tier list. That's not a big factor in this stuff. But if you're killing the bots, why wouldn't you take weapons that can just one-shot devastators and have more viability against other stuff when you have the option? These guns don't one-shot devastators. They take multiple shots. And you're just wasting more time. Like, you can use them, so they're viable. They're viable. But I just feel like there's much better options. Not many, but there's much better options. Where is the diligence at? I think this is the diligence. I'll go F tier. You know what? Yeah, I'll go F tier. Yeah, I'll go C. I just don't like that there's 2 of them. Because counter diligence sniper, I would put in... It's B tier as well. I feel like it's B tier. Stop. What was stopping? I don't have devastators when they're shooting 132 lasers at you. I do it all the time. I do it with the Jar 5. Not above crossbow. What am I watching? Okay, Tinny. I think it's Tiny. Where would you put the counter sniper? Oh, I didn't do a poll for the bugs and the crossbow. Missed opportunity. Counters B, crossbows A. Crossbow can't be A. Not enough ammo. There's way too many things. Dude, there's so many enemies to shoot at, there's not enough ammunition. Like, even using resupply backpack, I think you're just constantly wasting it for ammo and you're not really using it for stims. Like, the crossbow needs more ammunition. It's like B+. I think the crossbow is B+ right now. More ammo makes it A, if not S. Tiny said A. For the diligence? Smoked. Eruptor. Oh, Eruptor is C tier. That's the sad part. I would put Eruptor below this. And like... Would I? Nah, man. It's getting lucky. This thing's gonna ruin me, actually. I'm putting this in F tier. Just for... No, I can't, though. I want to, because this is the exact same thing as this. It just does less damage. I hate that. I almost don't want to include the diligent sniper. Quick swap? But like... Eruptor can kill gunships. That is true. But so can your support weapon. And most folks will be using weapons that can kill gunships as support weapons, I feel like. Why is Scorcher viable? What do you mean? This thing sucks. Scorcher's bad. Arc Blitzer, viable as well, short range. Slugger is probably a higher shotgun than most. Punisher, I think I'd put probably C tier as well, just because of stagger. Slugger. Wait, what did you say? Plasma Punisher, crossbow, pretty high versus bots, and counter sniper. We'll test Plasma Punisher. Well, Adjudicator's above the other ones in terms of rankings. Yeah, the Sniper, Slugger. I think Slugger goes below Punisher. Those can fight it out, whatever. Scythe, this, that, Breaker, Incendiary. I want to see Breaker, Incendiary real quick. So we're going to test these 4 weapons, because the rest of them, they're not that unique against the bots. The bots are pretty straightforward. Just headshots if you can. Shotguns will be hard hitting. There'll be range disparity, so the headshot won't matter that much. And ARs take multiple shots to kill them. So that's why most guns are in the viable tier, which is below F tier. But we're going to test the Instant Breaker, the Plasma Punisher, and the Plasma Purifier. And the Plasma... Yeah, all those guns. Dominator's not that good? I'm telling you. It is that good. I'm telling you that you're wrong. The Dominator is better than you think. Add Cookout? Oh, I gotta add Cookout and Torture. You're right. Alright, Torture is worse than Viable. It's like, honestly, the worst gun in the game versus bots. It's a flamethrower. It's kind of it's a letdown, though, that's that bad versus the bots. It'd be kind of cool to have a good fire weapon versus them. Maybe the support weapon's good, but Torture's not. I had a horrible time using this versus the bots. Cookout. Probably below Punisher. Below or above it, who knows. Alright. Instant Breaker. Stream brought to you by the manufacturer of the Jar 5 Dominator. I've been a Jar 5 freaking enthusiast for a long time. Cookout's F tier. It's got stagger though. I feel like the fire would do a decent... It does like decent versus the bots. If anything, this gun's F tier. Yeah, I'm gonna put that F tier actually. No. I want to so badly. Oh, I do need railgun, just in case. I'm changing back to stun grenades, too. I should have had stuns the whole time to see how quick I can kill Hulks. There's a decent chance that this gun's not terrible versus these guys. But the downside is not having medium pin versus bots is not ideal. Don't see why Sickle's inviable, not even F or C tier. Just taking multiple shots to kill things and not having medium pin. In fact, medium pin is kind of a big deal. Like, not having medium pin is pretty bad versus the bots. And Sickle being light and taking probably around 3 shots to kill dudes is tough. And that's why. Okay, I've seen it enough. I've seen it enough. Viable. It's viable. Yeah, not having medium pin is why those guns go low. 100 round mag and infinite ammo, though. You just saw what happened there, right? You just saw that Scout Strider tell me who's daddy. That's why guns that don't have medium pin, they just don't belong. Because no medium pin means you can't handle tanks. I'm pretty sure. You can kill Hulks, I guess, with stun grenades, but that's not like a claim to fame. And you also can't kill Rocket Striders. Lower tier weapons are more viable for sure. That's how it goes. Please reconsider the Diligence Counter Sniper. I won't. I won't do it. I mean, maybe I will actually. I'll think about it.
Prime. Engaging orbital thrusters.
I thought about it.
Orbit.
And I think you're right. The DCS should not be anywhere near the crossbow. Test it? The DCS does not in test. It one-shots Devastators like it always should have, and does a bit more damage than it used to. I'm pretty sure its double damage is like almost half of Dominator's though, so I can just think about Dominator, what it does, and having less damage than Dominator by a decent bit, and also having half durability damage. And the same shots. So it's just a worse Dominator to me. With better handling, but I don't really mind handling on the Jar 5 that much. So the DCS is just a weaker Jar 5. It goes Jar 5, DCS, and then DC. You get DC. I Strider like pretty quick, but the Jar 5 takes 2 shots to Strider's Jondals, which is way easier to hit. I'm going Railgun. Also, chat, what's better against the bots? Railgun or autocannon? I mean, flinch sucks in general. Flinch should not be a thing to the extent it is right now in the game. It does not feel good to play against. You get shot and your reticle goes to Narnia. Railgun? Okay, you guys are boring. Stop picking the right answer. Both good? That wasn't a question. If I ask you, it's like me asking you, hey, where do you want to eat tonight? Wendy's or Chili's? And you say, oh, they're both good. I'm not driving to both Wendy's and Chili's. We're going to one. They're both good. What was it doing again? What was I doing? Oh yeah. We'll do Purifier.
Hellpod launch initiated.
Do all the time. I never know what I want to eat. I'm a very not in food all the time. It's kind of weird. Like my meals I make for myself, it's the same thing every day. And I always look forward to it too. Get that BK. All right, you are not picking. You are not picking any fast food. You're not picking any food in general.
Let them face the insurmountable might of their
Off to a good start. Sometimes those machine gun guys don't die quick, but then again, he's on like a skinny machine gun. Go sleep 7 in the morning. We're almost done. We have 2 more guns after this one. Oh, was that on the wrong gun? No. We're max ammo. We're good. Don't kill me. Ow. This gun irks me. Not looking good. I almost want to rate it lower against the bugs too. Wasn't it already inviable though? That's not feeling good at all. I'm not having any fun using this thing. Okay, I know it. All work. I legit don't see this thing killing anything in a meaningful time frame. This guy. It's like 3 shots. He shot to the flag. He's cheating. That's a pretty bad gun. I don't understand. That's probably just slightly above this. It's one of the worst guns in the game against the bots. Why is it doing that? Ruining... Wait. Ah, better on bugs. We fixed it. They should definitely do a pass on plasma weapons, Scorcher, Purifier, and possibly even the Plasma Punisher. Although the Plasma Punisher might be the best out of the bunch right now.
Hellpods primed. Engaging orbital thrusters.
Wide sickle and viable. Light armor pin.
Orbit synchronized.
Only play on 6 and exclusively use a laser build with a sickle, laser cannon, and guard dog rover. Yeah, on those on 6, I think a lot more guns are viable. I was playing on level 6 versus the bugs recently, and it actually felt a lot more fun because you could use stuff and it didn't feel horrible. But as you go up in difficulty, if you don't have, like on the bots, if you don't have medium pin, it doesn't feel very good. Also, Braxton, thanks to 5. Check your wallet, boss. I'm hunting that coin. My wallet. I'm checking. Check. Are you trying to build up to a... Doesn't matter much for bots, no? Headshots on a lot. You need medium pin to kill the Scout Striders, the Rocket Striders in like a decent fashion. In fact, I think you actually have to have medium pin now for those guys. Bots level 7 just feel more balanced. Yeah, once you get level 8 is when you get Rocket Striders on the bots and you get Alpha Commanders on the bugs. That's when things start to matter more. And not like a great way, but just things matter a bit more. Why do you primary that can kill Factory Striders? You don't. I'm saying Scout Striders. The Factory Striders are different. The Rocket Striders are the guys that are on 2 feet that are armored. The Factory Striders are 4-legged. We'll do Scythe? It's not medium pin, but I'll give it a gander. You can shoot their rockets though. People were saying that. I've shot rockets and didn't see anything happen. I'll try it with this gun. See what happens. Uses primary weapons to kill Rocket Striders though. People who... I think it's actually a good idea. Like if I'm rocking the autocannon, it takes 2 shots from autocannon or it takes 2 shots from Jar 5. I think it makes more sense to use a Jar 5 in that case. Like especially with autocannon. And even railgun. Railgun, I have 20 shots, but 20 shots goes by quick when you have so many bots to shoot at. So it's more of the case of if your primary can do more, it's just better. It's better to have your primary do more than less. And not many primaries specialize in certain tasks that are important, so there's not really a case for that to happen. Instead, it's just, can your primary kill X bots to save you ammo in other cases. I don't want to be here, being honest. I don't want to be here. They're kind of the same handling to me. The challenge coin exclamation video. My old man was a Navy SEAL, so these coins are especially neat to me. Well, mine's not as intense as folks that were in the military, because I'm a military kid, but I wasn't in the military. And the explanation is pretty short, but it's kind of cool. There's like an Instagram post from way back when that kind of explains it too, so I'll use that for... What the... I'm being pre-fired. I didn't even shoot anything yet. turning. Cheating. You're a child soldier? The best. You know, like Spy Kids. What's that movie? What's his face? I forget, like a movie, like it's like a spy movie, but it's not Alex Rider. It's kind of like that though. It's got Lizzie McGuire in it, I think. It's really old. Garbage weapon. Hey, hold your. Yeah, it's pretty garbage. Don't go first person. Mr. Bean, no. Headshots. The weak spot on those guys is their torso. What?
How'd you like to taste of freedom? Injury? What is
I think having to channel the shot is gonna tie this gun down a bit. It needs to have medium pin to be decent versus the bots. The no recoil is amazing though. Ow. I can't see his face. Doesn't gas reduce armor, or is that just acid? It's acid. Gas is just confusion and damage for time. So funny story, I also don't like the laser gun that much, the laser cannon. But the reason for that is mostly because of how long it takes for it to recharge. This gun has a decent charge rate. So I appreciate that aspect. So this is exactly why you want to have... Oh, that's right. The rockets. So you can break the rockets on their sides. Interesting. It's not bad. This gun's not bad. I think a big factor is the accuracy. Already cover the hub with your web camera? It's so the tier list can be a better thing. If I move the camera, it's like... Oh, shnikey. That's crazy. You know what? Great question. That's a fantastic question. I'm trying to think. Would I want to use the gun at all? Like, the more I want to use the gun in terms of what it can do is the higher ranking it gets. I do think one of the biggest downsides is the fact it's a beam weapon that takes time to do some damage. Because time matters. Buff the webcam hitbox. We just did. The patch just hit. I think C. It's cool you have unlimited ammo. And the charge isn't a big deal. The problem is that because you're taking time to hit your shot, and there is the issue of sway. Well, not sway, but the issue of if you get shot, your shot just misses. And time is of the essence, because if you get shot once, you could be dead. It's above. No, it's above those. It's like the top of C tier, I think. So Scythe is top of C tier. All right, last weapon is the Plasma Punisher.
The Helldivers battle for freedom. Let us decide where to enter the fray.
Please try Sickle. It's gonna be like the same thing though.
One last.
I'll try it, and it might be where Scythe is.
Hellpods prime.
All right. So the guns in Viable, they're not actually bad guns for the most part, but I feel like if I place them lower, they might get buffed.
Orbit.
They all basically need it. Maybe not Torture. But ARs just don't have a place. These ones, I actually don't see that being the case. Now, Scythe, there's a case to be made because it has infinite ammo. I'll check out Scythe. The rest I won't. Scythe has pretty good accuracy, a pretty decent scope, and infinite ammo. The other primaries can hold the L. You mean aim punch? Flinch is aim punch. Or I guess bullet flinch is aim punch.
Launch initiated.
Yep. Assault rifles need bigger mags and more damage. Blitzer's a shotgun. I feel like all shotguns are bad against bots until we get close quarter maps. If we get like a CQB or a CQC map, Blitzer could be better, and so could other shotguns versus the bots. But we don't have those. We have open fields
Let them come.
where a shotgun does nothing.
Let them face the insurmountable might of the Helldivers.
Sending
He's
down
doing it for the
support
Dev Haze confirmed. I am not. Those guys got nerfed, and he still took a year and a day. This is the Plasma Punisher, the Plasma Punisher, yeah.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
I'm dead. Wait. Perfect moment.
You are in range of enemy artillery.
Not stretch. I mean, it not killing the berserkers that got nerfed just feels kind of bad.
Democracy's on its way.
Fantastic. Wait, I was told that this works.
Firing gas strike.
I was told that makes them confused. I feel lied to. Wait, it does work.
Helldiver lost.
Not really.
Replacement.
I've been lied to a lot tonight. I've been lied to a lot tonight. I can't trust the chat. I'm not sure to trust. The Plasma Punisher doesn't feel very good. It might be a bit better against the Devastators, but I think that...
Greetings, Helldiver.
Well, Crossbow's A tier.
Awaits.
I wouldn't want to use this, man. It's almost below the cookout, honestly. If you're playing on 7 and below, the PP's pretty decent because you get a lot more of the small guys that you can actually one-shot. I tried Purifier. It's terrible. You didn't see it put in the work? I didn't. I guess I was playing with my monitor turned off. Can it kill rocket striders? I think it can if you shoot the rockets, but it wouldn't be good. So Plasma Punisher does like I think it does the same damage as Scorcher, if not lower. Now I'm not sure what the durable damage is. Oh my bad. The PP does a bit more damage than Scorcher. I stand corrected. But you get less ammo. It would still take you a lot of shots. I'm pretty sure if you don't hit the rockets, it takes you probably close to your full battery thing charge.
The bridge is yours, Helldiver. Take us to the fight.
Where'd I put it? Oh, F tier? I think it goes F. Like, maybe C? We'll go C. Like, it does a bit more than usual. It's still not great. Oh yeah, Sickle. It's the last thing we'll try, I think.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods prime. Engaging orbital thrusters. Orbit synchronized.
But I kind of want to bring stuff to kill tanks and whatnot. I guess. And then Sickle.
Hellpod launch initiated.
ARs need to be medium pin and have at least 60 shots, I agree. And probably a bit more damage at base for most. I think every AR needs more damage. They all, most need more ammo. Aside from, I guess, 60 mag drum mag. The 60 round drum mag for the Concussive Liberator.
Objective critical strategy.
But they need help. There's definitely more choice for bugs.
Go now.
Like, I definitely believe there's more choice for bugs.
Every day is a good day to die for democracy.
Where am I even supposed to go to play the game here? Not there. So this is exactly why shotguns are not good against the bots. Look at all the open space. Huh? I'm aiming straight. The gun is... There's some freaking recoil. Spread, bloom, something. Let me up. I'm dead. I'm alive. How? The jammer is ruining the content. There's a jammer next to that tower. That's kind of evil and twisted.
Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
Center mass.
Democracy has
It's going lower than the LA gun now. I think the swim animation is hilarious. I almost have to go lower difficulty to just to play the game. I could bring a loadout to kill these things,
10 minutes remaining.
but I'm trying to test the stuff. Alright, I'm running past this stuff. I need to go to a different area. I'm gonna get lasered in a moment.
Helldiver lost. Sending replacement.
Hey guys, accuracy isn't a problem. They definitely haven't buffed accuracy on the
Objective critical
automatons.
stratagem no longer available.
I promise.
ready to liberate.
Deploying support weapon.
Running the straight line's crazy? What the? used to be able to do that. That used to be the thing you could do, and you'd live. One mob shooting you, you'd almost always live that. The torso is the weak spot, by the way. Or at least one of them. Alright, this sight's already better than this gun. The sight has less recoil. And they nerfed this aspect. That you have to be way more precise with those shots now. Berserkers, they may have that, but they also, their head moves a lot more than Devastators do. Oh. So if the gun has a hard time killing Devastators and Berserkers move more than they do, it's kind of rough. I can't go for the body. The abdomen, true. He's genius. Watch. I'm not gonna move my cursor in a moment. Look. You see all the shots landing in various places? That makes this gun... Oh, look at this. That was the nicest drop in the world. That makes this gun not that ideal. It makes the scythe a lot better. So wherever the scythe is, this gun goes below it in a tier. Scythe is C tier. I'll put sickle in F tier. Reason is, as I'm trying to explain, it has spread. Or I guess recoil is what this game's trying to say. Because the scythe has... Oh, this is why I did that. The reason why the camera is in the weird spot, because of this. The scythe has 0 recoil and essentially 0 spread. The sickle has recoil. And that just makes it a little unideal. So at least according to this list, however you want to view it, the sickle is below the scythe no matter what. DPS is higher? It doesn't matter. Automatons are accuracy. The sickle could have a lot more DPS, and it kind of wouldn't matter if it stays the same. Like if you double the DPS, maybe it'd be better, but even then it'd be tough because the aim would be. Nah, if you double the DPS, it'd be better, but it's not double. Like it's as it is. The scythe is better than the sickle against bots. But that is my tier list for the bots. The bugs one I already erased, kind of. So, yeah, there we are. I feel like a lot of guns aren't that good in the game. That's just me. What's your FOV? I think it's base. My FOV is standard. Graphics, sharpness, motion blur, wrong section, display. Vertical field of view is 75. If I don't use gardening tools, you'll probably do more damage with gardening tools. Scorcher not viable is heresy? I mean, no. Every gun is viable. Actually, wait. Against the bots, I don't think Torture is viable. But everything else is viable. That's kind of like the joke with this tier is it's viable, but viable doesn't mean good. Good and fun and viable are all different ways to measure a weapon. And it seems like a bunch of held average players measure weapons based on it being fun and viable. So viable is the backup for their excuse of why it's good. But the main reason why people put guns so high is because they like it. Which is fine. You can like guns all you want. But I think we won't get weapons that are actually good if we keep trying to put them on pedestals and say that they're viable. The gun works just fine. You can do some stuff. Was Punisher even good? How is it even F? Stagger. That's the main reason. It could be viable. Like F and viable are kind of like they're kind of the same tier to me. I probably put sickle above that. Actually, I think you have a point. Because with the reflect changes, you don't want to shoot shields with these weapons because they might hit you back. Where's plasma? I'm on mobile. Plasma is in C tier. I'll put it above this gun. No, I won't actually. This is too harsh. I mean, you say that, but if they buffed all the guns in this tier, okay, not all the guns, because it'd affect bugs too. I don't know. I think the list is pretty fair. Just tuned in. What in the holy bejesus? What in the holy bejesus is the tier list? It's for bots, not bugs. And yeah, the list is mostly for top 3. It's for like top 2, or no, top 3, 8, 9, and 10. Because I think at level 8 difficulty, you start seeing rocket striders and you start seeing alpha commanders, and that's whenever weapon choice matters more. I got from both lists that crossbow got a glow up. It did. It does feel a lot better to use than it did before. Eruptor, I don't notice a change, and I think that the shrapnel, it's cool, but the initial shot from Eruptor being a slow firing 1 shot per re-rack don't feel good. You should solo super hell dive with torture to test. It's the worst gun in the game.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods prime. Engaging orbital thrusters.
Sickle, you could say D tier. We could write this as D tier, I guess. So it's not as harsh. But Sickle's not in the same tier as these weapons. I'm not gonna beat the mission with it. What am I rocking here? Railgun, that, this, that, maybe. I think I need to bring thermites.
Hellpod launch initiated.
Does dog breath rover gas cause a dot? It does. I believe it does. I didn't get to try it out. I'm not going to farm it because it doesn't seem very fun to use right now. Seems rather lackluster. What is Bob? Bob means better on bugs. I couldn't type it out because it kept making it seem weird. I'm not sure why.
This is it.
Oh.
This is the solemn duty for which you were born. Defend democracy at any cost.
Sending down support weapon.
He's missing both of his arms. Doesn't matter. High top rockets. Dog. He turned as I'm about to shoot. I probably still missed regardless, but that's kind of tilting. Stun grenades are a crutch. I win that with stun grenades. I went too close. I think I died.
Reporting to the front.
Pain. So far I can't actually use my gun. There's not a whole lot of game playing.
Helldiver lost. Setting replacement. Request approval.
Rogan feels amazing now.
Have been launched.
I think the bot accuracy needs to be turned the hell down. This is ridiculous.
Has landed.
I find the current accuracy of bots to be a little atrocious. Nice shot. Nice shot. Nice. In my defense, those things throw cattywampus. Stand in the open, to be honest. True. I think that you have a good point. I was standing in the open. That's my bad. I should have definitely taken cover on that small little... I should have definitely worked the pole better right there. That's an amazing observation.
Objective critical stratagem available. Hellbomb request approved. On its way now.
Railgun feels absolutely phenomenal against the bots. It's kind of crazy. That guy's cheating.
Deploying equipment package.
Holy... Oh, true. Wait. We haven't... Yo.
Objective critical
Just
strategy
a small spritz and it rolls that contact mine. Portrait might have some viability here, folks.
Hellbomb request approved. On its way now.
See, and this is why I don't like doing the freaking the videos where a warbond comes out and you test a weapon, because unless the weapon's actually good, you don't actually use it. Like, I haven't used my torture that much at all this game so far.
Hellbomb armed. Clear the area.
But I need wait. I should resupply more. That's the correct placement. Take out both towers with one single hell bomb. Just saying there, brother.
Closer to mission completion.
Thank you, narrator. Appreciate you. We're on level 8 difficulty. Man, I'm asleep. Alright, I'm gonna go kill a bot with this gun, and then I might try this tomorrow, but it's not as cool on level 8. Level 10 is way cooler.
No pain, no freedom.
Stem pistol only, difficulty 10 challenge. You could do it. Just orbital eagles only. New meta? Is the new meta playing on lower difficulty? Wait. He dies for sure. Consider yourself infiltrated.
Helldiver lost.
Okay.
Replacement.
He died. We traded.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Where my gun at?
Reinforcement budget running low. Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Interesting.
Democracy has landed.
Okay. I pull behind, they'll never know. Just kidding, they're wall hacking. It's hitting red. What does that mean? Don't kill me with a rocket. Big. I don't know how I can't kill that guy. Alright, that's why this gun's the worst weapon. It's the worst weapon in the game against the bots. I ain't mad about it, but I kind of wish it could do more against them. It should be good against them. It should be melting him in a box. He's in a metal box, technically. Although, like, not to get realistic here, because that's a slippery slope. It'd be ideal if fire weapons were good against bots. I don't know why it's not. I feel like there's like a mechanic in place that just prevents it from doing damage to that guy, which is strange. Because it has medium pin, doesn't it? The flamethrower has medium pin. It doesn't have medium pin. That's why. Good. Or maybe it does. I don't know. It can. It hits charger legs. I don't understand. Does it have the same flame immunity that Hulks do? Maybe. A cooking showdown with a Hulk? Didn't they say you could do that? I have not, no. It has AP4. Then why is it not able to hit the rocket strider? It's so strange.
Innocents perish with every wasted second. We must act.
It's on the higher range of medium pin guns too. Yeah, it's weird. Bots have advanced cooling mechanics according to lore, according to a Glizzy Gladiator. According to the lore is just a Glizzy Gladiator revisionist historian. Most powerful enemy in the game right now is teammates dropping orbital napalm. Bro, orbital napalm is so boring. It's not like I don't tell folks what to bring to lobbies, but I can tell you right now, orbital napalm is playing the game for like probably half the player base right now. Breach happens, you napalm, breach didn't exist. Kills everything. Everything that's like chaff. And it's gonna be the reason why we don't get buffs to weapons like primaries, because chaff aren't a problem. If you're rocking orbital napalm barrage, chaff doesn't exist.
Liberty's enemies march ever.
That was a hipster? I'm not a hipster. Is it good on bots? Probably not. Bots are a bit weird like that. Like maybe it is, but I never use it on bots. Orbital gas has been that since the dot fix. No, orbital gas is not that good. What hipsters would say? No. You're making up lies and slander. Is it better on bugs? I don't know. So orbital gas does not kill. It doesn't kill hive guards that consistently. It doesn't kill alpha commanders ever. Doesn't really kill bile spears. Doesn't really kill nursing spears. It just weakens them. Orbital napalm barrage kills them. They die. I'd actually say that gas strike is not that good. I really wish they gave it the ability to reduce armor on enemies. Then it'd be pretty sick. Instead, it's kind of just meh. Orbital napalm melts bots. Just take care of the hulks and tanks. Ooh, that's interesting.
The galaxy awaits your salvation.
Yeah, gas strike was better when you had a bunch more mobs on the smaller end spawn. Gas strike's good if you have hunters and wilbur spawning. If you have alpha commanders, it's not gonna kill them. I feel like 4 or 5 more gas strikes for every orbital napalm. Yeah, but one orbital napalm takes out a whole breach. You only need to have like 2, maybe 3 teammates to bring orbital napalm, and every bug breach is basically dead. And all you're focusing on killing is chargers, battle titans, and impalers. Whereas gas strike, you'd probably need to have 3 gas strikes per bug breach to maybe kill everything. Or most things. For content, do an orbital and eagle stratagem tier list for tomorrow. Word. Where can I find the tier list at? I'll make a video tomorrow. I'll like do a whole vid. Because the list is here for bots, but the bug one's different. I'll probably post a screenshot maybe on YouTube in the community post. And maybe I'm biased against Orbital Napalm Barrage because my frames tank. When the barrage goes off, my frames get deleted. It's really tilting. I'm already on low graphics, dude. We're at 60 frames, man. What more can I do? And render scale's quality. Oh. Where's the part list? It's here. Wait. It's not like a finalized thing. Because if I go for a 4090, it's a lot of fucking money. And for some reason, it only says NVIDIA Founder Edition. So this is all 2800 roughly. If I change the video card to a 4090, things change a bit.
Helldiver, the Super Destroyer is ready for your next mission.
Maybe 4080 Super? Yeah, I was thinking more than a 3090. Was the idea. How do you search easier on this? Oh, I see. A 1000's not bad. $4090. 4080 Super. MSI though? Like cringe. I like Asus. I play PS5, don't have that problem. Fair. Wait for an AMD 3D V-Cache CPU. Are those out or are those coming out? Because for the CPU,
You're here.
I picked this. AMD Ryzen 9 950X. Is it cheaper to import parts from the US than it is to locally get it in Canada where you are? I'm in Texas. They should be out. Those get released after. Wait for an AMD 3D V-Cache CPU. You have the 7950X3D. Oh, I see. So if it has a 3D, it's a better one. CPU. I see. 7800X3D. 7950X3D. Ah. Okay.
You're here.
Making some progress with this.
Awaits your salvation.
Got an Arctic cooler, cheaper and much better, 180 instead of 300. So for me, case-wise, I like Leon Lee a lot. My current case is from them. You can wait for the new line of X3D, but when? I can wait, and I probably should wait. I should probably low-key message people, companies, begging. But I just want to make a list just to make a list, just to know what's going on. 4080 Super is most of the performance of 4090, but way cheaper. Gotcha. Okay, so 4080 Super, we have that, I think. Oh no, I don't have that. I'll get that though. For coolers, try out the thermal right Peerless Assassin. They're killing it right now. CPU cooler. Is there a search bar? Oh, there's that. Thermal light peerless assassin. Is it a fan cooler? Because I almost like water cooling more.
The siege upon managed democracy continues. Let us rally to her defense.
120 SE. Oh, I don't really care about RGB. It's true. It's supposed to be pretty good. Get it? I had a PC back in the day, but I did a CPU air cooler on, and it barely fit in the case. Use my list. Maybe. Alright, I'm gonna change this to something different real quick, just for funsies. Now for graphics cards, I usually go for, I think, NVIDIA, or I have an Asus. Does that really matter that much? Or is it all just preference? 4080 Super, Asus Tough Gaming. That was easy.
Liberty's enemies march ever closer.
Video card, delete that one. Bye. The Thermalright 120 SE, I have that. Or I thought I had it on the list. Okay, so total is 2600. Operating system, I don't need a monitor, case, video card, storage. I already have other storage devices, SSD variations. How much RAM do you think I would need?
You're here.
NVIDIA's more
Galaxy
versatile.
awaits your salvation.
I think the GeForce or the Asus kind of works with NVIDIA. I think. In a cinch. I don't see NVIDIA in the list. Not gonna lie to you. Unless you want to go down the custom water cooling route, 64 gigabytes. I don't want to do custom water cooling. So at the moment, I had the Corsair Vengeance. DDR5 6000, there's 6400. I don't know what that exactly means. First world latency, I think lower is maybe better. The Corsair Vengeance has the most reviews outside of the team group.
You can answer, Helldiver.
Yo, Boamir, have a good night. Your PC will boot quicker with less RAM. 2-stick 64. Oh, so get 232 or get 128. That's my list. Scroll up is a bit starting point. The 700X 3D is better value than the 7950X. Wait for the 9000 X3D and look for benchmarks. Okay. 32 gigabytes at 6000 CL30. What the F is CL30? Could it be a G-Skill Trident? That pops up.
The bridge is yours, Helldiver. Take us to the fight.
10 NS. Is CL30 a brand? Weapon tier starting a RAM tier list? We finished the weapon tier list. believe that 6,000 is the limit right now for AMD without weird stuff happening. So if that's the case, I'm not really seeing many options. Oh, I see G-Skill Flare for 32 gigabytes. So 232. DDR5. Yeah, but on these, I don't see where the CL is latency. So is the latency this? Oh, I see. CS. Okay, I see. Lower is better. So it says Corsair Vengeance and G-Skill Trident are the closest. They're both 30. I guess G-Skill Trident. 232, 10 latency, and 30 CAS. Bad. Okay. 2,800. Dude, my current PC cost me like 4 to 5 grand, and it was not anywhere near as good as this. The prices were so insane earlier. It's kind of sad. Might go up with a different CPU, but that's fine. I can handle this. This is not crazy. Not too crazy, I guess. Oh, true. This is extra RAM. Goodbye. $12 in shipping. Oh no, promo. Okay. Gonna say. Been building computers since 1999. Trust my list for reliable parts. If you want to spend more, just go to the tier up on the same product line. Repost the link. Delete Windows 2. Are you sure? I usually just buy it. I'm not sure if I need it or not. Alright, we're looking at 2,600 for a decently stacked PC using the current 9950. Wait, this is the wrong CPU. If I was to get one, I would get probably this. Or someone said the 7800 X3D.
Take us to the fight.
The 7800 X3D is like 300. This one says 511. Unless you mean Ryzen 9. Oh, on sale. All right. Supply and demand, maybe. It was, I'm telling you, man, it was so bad. I think back then my 2080 Ti cost upwards of probably 1,600 or something like that. It was absurd. Like, I want to go back and see how much it all cost me, because it was a pretty penny. And it's lasted, so I'm not too mad. I can't be mad about it. But stuff was tough. Might be worth getting a better CPU cooler. I was told this thing is crazy. People are saying that the Thermalite Peerless Assassin is the GOAT. Because I had a water cooler that I kind of like. But I've used both air cooling and water cooling. I haven't had a problem with it. Look at the video editing benchmarks for the 7800 X3D versus the 7950 X3D. 7800 is going to be best for gaming, but not sure how fussy you are about video editing. Not that fussy, because currently I'm on a 7950X. Or no, I'm on a 39. Dude, no. I'm on a 3950X AMD. So even upgrading to anything above that, I'm fine. My current CPU is a 3950X. My GPU is a 2080 Ti. I'm on 32 gigs of RAM and a decently old motherboard. So upgrading it all would be massive. Don't use water cooling. Fair enough. All right, I will keep this in mind. It's getting late, folks. The plan for tomorrow is probably doing an orbital eagle tier list and maybe a support weapon tier list. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna try and edit this video of today's stream into, I guess, 2 videos, one for bots, one for bugs. Actually, question: would you rather have a video for bugs and a video for bots, or have it be in the same video for a tier list? What do y'all think?
You're here. The galaxy awaits.
I'm thinking like the same video and just have it be sections. Make 2. Farm it. I'm thinking same. I think like just make it 1 vid. But yo, I appreciate y'all hanging out. Means a ton. Thank you for just chilling, chatting. You have a good night or day, and peace.